We are back for another episode of Bigsixbants. It is the Liverpool versus Leicester. The Liverpool versus Leicester 2-1. Before I even start ranting, let me just get this. This is a call-in show. So, as I said, you guys know how it works. It's the last call-in show of 2022. So, I'm going to dash the link and, anyone, free game. You can join, say your piece. Obviously, cameras got to be on. None of that funky, stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? None of that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But, obviously, you know how it goes. I'll say my thing for the first, 10, 15 minutes. And then, of course, you guys are free to join. And then at the end of the stream, you know what I'm saying? It's a, see you guys on the other side kind of thing. All the way in 2023, as there will not be a stream tomorrow. Of course, it is New Year's Eve and obviously New Year's Day and whatnot. Obviously after that. So obviously, I hope everyone's good. As you can see, I'm not exactly over the moon at the result. Simply, I'm happy about the result, but I ain't happy about the performance. Obviously, there's going to be a poll up for who you guys thought was the man of the match. I know who I thought the man of the match was, and there's a certain centre back who looks a bit like David Luiz. You know what I'm saying? But let me pick up the chat before we get started. Make sure we smash the like on the way in. Remember, we are pushing for 3,000 subs. We are about 60 odd off. So, to get 60 subscribers in one stream, I know that's a blast. That is a blast. But listen, all we can do is get as close as we can. And hey, I don't put it past you lot to get us over the line before then. Anyways, it's still got another 24 hours to try and get to 3K. So big up everyone that is in the house. Obviously, Bigsixbants, that's family cases. Says, do we need to put Darwin Núñez on fraud watch? I want to go into the Darwin Núñez stuff. I think you guys are going to be interested in what I have to say about him. You know what I'm saying? Big up Olaf as well. Big up Ed. Darwin is dead food. It's not even funny anymore. Just sad. Don Diego says, unlucky. No, that's cap. Play Núñez on the left. He's as strong a supplier. He's strong as a supplier. Gakpo striker. Maybe. Gakpo is Mane-esque, just taller, rough around the edges. Big up Simba. He says, can we get Enrique as a manager? Oh, okay. I mean, I've got some critics for Klopp today as well, if I'm honest. Faye's our best player on loan. Boy, there you go in there. Someone must have handed him a brown envelope. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool to sign Faye in January start with Núñez replacement. Gakpo is a new 6'4" centre back. Bro, I don't know what Gakpo was thinking. Gakpo's probably in the stands thinking, what the fuck is this? What the fuck's going on with these man, bro? It's crazy. It's crazy. Big up Kingsman. Big up Farmer Goose. Big up Beige and Barnes. Big up Football Gossiper as well in the house. Well, Faye is my fucking defender. He never walk alone. Big up Dash as well here from Coppish. Thank you very much. Anyone here from Coppish, man, shows love. Big up everyone in the Coppish community, always showing crazy love. You already know what we're saying. Are we adding time on World Cup style? I don't know, man. I don't know. We are here with a legend, guys. Big up. Monts, you got a game today. Rest is needed. Marquez, shut the fuck up, man. Shut up, bro. We struggled to win today, bro. See you at Anfield, February 21st. You are taking the mic. Big up Kingsman again. Mustafa says Montel being shameless. David Luiz's brother getting them the win. Bro, you think I'm gonna get into it, and after I'm done with the comments, we'll get into it. We will get into it. Big up by Pello, who says, I think any team that has runners from midfield thrash LFC's side, absolutely smoke us. They smoke us. By Pello, you've already smacked comment of the day. It's already done. 3 minutes into the video. You know what I'm saying? Big up Jean Grey. Big up Bixes in chat. Happy New Year as well. Happy New Year to everyone, by the way. Make sure we smash that like. Oh gosh, make sure we smash that like button as well, people. I think the like total today, last video of the year. What do you guys think the like total should be? Let me know. What do you guys think the like total should be? The last show. I don't know. You lot throw some numbers out at me. You know what I'm saying? Leicester FC is a joke. I think they played pretty well. I think Brendan Rodgers got it spot on today. Spot on. Big up Gaetano as well. Spot on. Montel Daka had more involvement than Nunes. He got the assist to Drizzy Hall. Did he actually get the assist? Oh my days, he actually did, innit? It's just because he ran. You'd forget he got the assist because he ran so far in the one-on-one. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days, blood. Fucking hell. Oh my days. Here we go, man. Darwin Nunes. Hey, I ain't even said anything about Nunes. I will get onto him. I'll get onto him. You know what I'm saying? Throw some numbers. I say throw some numbers. Man, are coming at me say 150, 150, 250, 150 minimum. 1K say 150. Hey, listen, you got to get more people in the house for that, man. To be fair, we got 40 people already. I'm not even gonna lie. Numbers you to go up anyways. So, yeah, man. Big up everyone. 150. You know what's like? Cool. 150 likes. I'll leave it with you. 150 likes today. That is the like goal today. After today, I think we need to bring in 2 midfielders in. Two. The whole thing needs a rebound. Hey, bro, the whole thing needs a rebound, bro. The whole thing needs a rebound. You know what I'm saying? Fuad, big up yourself. Big up Months. Happy New Year, brother. Big up Fuad, man. Hope you're good and Happy New Year to you as well. Big up kids and saying Happy New Year to all LFC fans worldwide. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up. Listen, Happy New Year to all the LFC community. Also, Happy New Year to all the rival fans. You know what I'm saying? Bun you and I hope you have a shit 2023. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess. But no, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But cool. Let's get into the game before I dash the link in the chat. Remember, I'm going to pin the link in. I'm going to pin the link in the chat so you can access it through YouTube, my people. So, first of all, the first 35 minutes was shocking from Liverpool. I'm not even going to act like we even deserve to be drawing or winning anywhere near halftime. Brendan Rodgers was spot on with what he was doing. I think it was someone's asked, whoever said in the comments, any team that has midfield runners off the shoulder are fucking us up. They're fucking us up. I'm not going to lie to you lot. It's peak. Did you see the state of the defense for that first goal? It's like everyone switched off at once. Hella brain farts. Bare methane, another brain. I don't get it. Imagine they had Madders, bro. Long day. Oh, long day. Oh my days, it's a long day. How it would have to be us. How can Newcastle smoke these man away from home in their backyard 3-0? And we nearly made these man look like they could bang ball. Like they was top 7 again. That's what we made them look like. I don't want to have to go through everyone in the team. We'll get through that when I get the people on. When I get the chat on. But brother, yeah. You see Jordan Brian Henderson today, bro. You see Henderson today, bro. Henderson, yeah. Let me tell you something about Henderson, bro. Let me tell you something about Henderson. What the fuck? Was he playing against us today? Because he wasn't completing no passes. He was looking like he had no bone marrow in his knees. Do you know what I'm saying? The only tidy thing about him today was his ankle tape. Everything else, man was just getting barged, incomplete passes. The shots were mishit. The over-the-top balls. It was Jordan Hooperson today, bro. I don't know what was going on, bro. I'm gonna be serious. He gave the ball away 10 times in the first half. There you go. KLFC says it right there. Henderson done his best McTominay performance today. His best McTominay performance. And even McTominay sometimes offers a little goal threat here and there. Jordan Henderson, bro. Harvey, bro. Oh, Elliot G. I'll try to fight your battles, bro. But you're making it hard for me. You're making it very, very difficult for me to fight your battles. Very difficult. You're proving the doubters right, fam. It's fucking up, bro. The only thing he's offering right now is little tidy 5-yard passes of Salah. That is it. Nothing more. Nothing more. Defensively, nowhere. Going forward, not good enough. Little techie, a snazzy half turn is all Harvey is offering us in these last few games right now. Snazzy half turns. And that's about it. That is about it. It's not good enough. We were lucky. We caught life today, bro. Face, is that how we say his name? Face was the man of the match, bro. Man of the match. Someone handed him the brown envelope, bro. Someone handed him the brown envelope. I don't even know what to say anymore. Mo Salah, blood on your hands. Blood on your hands. Mo Salah, Mohamed Salah, brother, how you missed that chance that Darwin puts on the plate for you? My brother, my bro, I will ride for you, bro. I'll die. I'll go to the ends of the earth for you, Salah, bro. But brother, fucking hell, bro. 12 big chances. The second most. The second most, bro. Make it make sense, dog. Nah, man. No, do you know what the worst thing is? You see the 2 goals. I didn't even celebrate them, you know. I didn't celebrate any of those goals. I just laughed. I had to just laugh. You know when a crazy person laughs? Because if they don't laugh, they'll cry. I had to just laugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I'm running out of things to say in the performance. Where is Liverpool's midfield? Can you guys find Liverpool's midfield? I can't find them. That's our midfield. That's our midfield. Nothing in the middle. Polo settings. Literally polo settings, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I'm running out of like adjectives to you. I don't know how to describe our midfield. Just know there's nothing in the middle in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd say Liverpool are all breasts and no back, but brother, we're missing our whole torso right now. What the fuck is in the middle? You don't even have a belly button. I don't know what. There's nothing there. My life, it's a joke thing. I don't even like. Maybe yeah. Oh, months, you got the 3 points. I don't care. Why are you so annoyed? We won the game. You didn't finish the year on that. Fuck that, bro. Fuck all that. You think Brentford are gonna let us perform like that? Brentford will smoke us. I don't care if Tony's playing or not. Brentford will put us to the sword in performances like that. I don't care. Like Jean Grey says, Leicester beat Leicester today. You think Liverpool beat Leicester today? You think Liverpool beat Leicester today? Bro, Leicester beat Leicester today. They fucked themselves up. We were swinging at fresh air and we caught a lucky swipe. We caught a lucky uppercut. We caught a lucky swipe. That's all that was. But listen, the front 3, Ox, wasn't really in the game. But with Ox, yeah, I feel like with him, it was just a thing where he had a couple moments in it. He had a couple moments, robbed of an assist because Darwin Núñez hit the post, obviously. And I think the Salah one was unlucky. He was unlucky to be offside for that, I think. But apart from that, I just don't think he was really in the game enough. But he done what he could here and there. Done a bit of the Bambi on ice thing and all that foolishness. By the way, people, make sure we are smashing a like. We're on 35. I think we need to be on about 50 by now. So make sure we are smashing the like button. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. But yeah, Ox weren't offering enough for me. But he had a few moments in it. You can see he's not really athletic enough to be starting on the wing game in game out. I think he needs to go back in that midfield as a midfield option. Yeah, so now we get on to Darwin. Darwin, my friend. Darweezy.
Let me tell you something.
Darwin. I need you to score a goal for me. I need something. Overall performance was better today. It was better today. That ball to Salah, the weight of it. See that ball to Salah? I need more of that. That's what I need from you, Núñez. If you're going to be tripping over the ball's going to be bouncing over your head. You're going to be skying your shots. You see that pass to Salah? Give me some of that, and I'll lay off. I'll lay off the thing. You know what I'm saying? But today, I think Darwin was our biggest threat today. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, out of everyone, he stunk the least. So, big up yourself. But again, in front of goal, should have had a brace today. Let's not lie to ourselves. You should have had a brace. And now, it seems like I'm hating more, but I'm being very honest. Out of the last 3 games, Darwin should have had about 7-8 goals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Does Darwin need to play centre mid? Is it a Joe Linton thing? Let me know if it's a Joe Linton thing. Look how good that brother's playing in centre mid. Joe Linton is a success now. He is a blinding success. Hey, I'll take Joe Linton. I bring him over here. Joe Lintz, the bad boy. You know what I'm saying? He was the laughing stock. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I don't know if Nunes needs to go left wing and stay there, but the striking thing is getting worrying in front of goal. It's getting very worrying, bro. Very worrying. How he is not scoring is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. Joe Linton's the guy. Don't get it twisted, Mustafa. Joe Linton's the guy. Joe Linton is the fucking guy. But, yo, I'm struggling to comprehend what I'm seeing in front of goal from Darwin. I'm struggling to... In front of goal, like, bro, your job is to score goals. And if Leicester did get that equaliser, same thing as like when Aston Villa were 2-1 up against Villa, who do you have to look to? Darwin Núñez, and then obviously you look to Salah this game because that miss was horrific, if I'm honest. But it's the volume of chances. It's getting silly. Like, I don't know if it's confidence. Because man is saying he's not confident, but for the one that hit the post, for the first goal, he's chipped the keeper. So there must be some confidence there, bro. He's chipped the keeper. And what's worse, his first touch was an accident. If you saw from Ox's pass for the first goal before he hits the post, the first touch was an accident. He just hits his shin. He's crazy. He's crazy. But he played all right today, man. He done better than most today. He was the best out of the front three. I'll give him credit for that. So you get his credit for the way he played. He was a nuisance, chaos, the buzzword. But bro, in front of goal, it's getting a bit silly now, isn't it? It's getting a bit stupid. It's getting a bit stupid now. I'm gonna be real. Gakpo. How about this, guys? Let's play a game. Chat, you guys ready? Let's play a game. I want you guys to quote what Gakpo was thinking. Give me some quotes. Incorrect quotes only. What was Gakpo thinking while he watched that game? Could be about Núñez, could be about Harvey, could be about VVD, could be about anyone. Give me some funny quotes. Incorrect quotes only. You know what I'm saying? Best performance today, definitely Trent and I'd say Trent and Thiago today were very good. Matip, bozoing off today, doing some... Listen, let me speak about this, brother. VVD weren't awful, but he was coasting a little bit, but weren't awful. Robbo, shocking first half. Absolutely shocking from Robbo first half. Had a few life-saving, had a few decent moments, but Robbo was shocking today. He was shocking today. Yeah. So again, let's look at some of these quotes before I dash the link in. Yeah. Incorrect quotes only from Gakpo in the stands. Big up LVFC TV. Hope you can jump in the call, bro. By the way, we're gonna jump in the call, and we're gonna get people in a second. Bigsixbants says, I got that left on lock. Núñez is the worst player I've ever seen. Shocking once again. Says, I don't know if that was a quote. Why am I here? Gakpo was thinking, this team is so crap. Hey, bro, if I saw that today and I've just moved to the club, I'll be thinking, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on my soul. This midfield looks so stable. Wow, I'm gonna get all the service. How did I not just sign for United? I don't know about that quote. Hendo can do one for all I care. Hendo can do one for all I care. Shot, that's that once. Don't have enough for Henderson. Thiago carried the midfield. Yeah, he would have said, I need to make a call, bro. Let me make a quick call. Yes, Monty, we nearly had our pants pulled down. Yeah. Gakpo. I got that left wing on lock. Ox ain't playing ahead of me. I'm going to struggle to keep my place in the team with Núñez being here. I'm going to struggle to keep my... Gosh. I need to call for Brizio. I made a mistake. I was promised gegenpressing. Oh, my God. Gakpo saying I need my agent. Oh, please. I did the same from the stands. I did the same from the stands as free on the pitch. I thought this was a sock deal for Núñez. Don't kill me. Virgil lied to me. That's the one. Virgil lied to me. I thought I'd be back up, but I'm straight up replacement. Yeah, say no more. Yeah, you could be saying that, you know. Man said I got depressing instead of gay good pressing. Don't dead me. Do not dead me. Yeah, I said this is alone, right? Are you lot are killing me? You lot are killing me. You lot are killing me. You lot smash the like button. We've got 60 people in the house. Make sure we stop what we're doing. We're smashing the like button and we're also subscribing. Remember, on the way to 3K subs, on the way to 3K, make sure we are liking and subscribing. All right, it's time. It's time for me to dash the link in the chat. You guys, this is where you get a little awkward silence from me because I've got to literally like copy and paste the link and pin it as the comment. Guys, give me a second. Click the link to join the call-in. Camera on. Camera must be on unless you have been on before. Exclamation marks. There you go. There you go, guys. There's the link. It's pinned at the top. Also, I'll give you guys a little poll as well. Who was man of the match tonight? Man of the match tonight. FaZe, Trent, Darwin, FaZe, Trent, Darwin, or Thiago. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, you lot. Link is there now. There you go. Link is there. It's pinned at the top if you guys want to join. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. Yeah. Big up. Big up. You know what I'm saying? We have our first two in the house. I'm just going to get you guys straight in. Big up, Bigsixbants. What are you telling me, my brother? Thank you so much for jumping in. First of all, Happy New Year. Hope your Christmas was good. How are you, my brother?
I'm good, Mons, man. How are you doing, man? Happy New Year. Hope Christmas was good for you as well, bro.
Yeah, it was all right, man. It was cool, man. Just chilling, content, all that busy stuff, man. Just off the end of that game, are you feeling how I'm feeling in terms of the performance? How was let them have it, bro.
Bro, look, I was just on Coppish and I told Matt and Drifty the same thing. This midfield's dead. Undertaker's settings. Dead men walking, bro.
Thank you. It's polo settings. Nothing in the middle.
Nothing
in the middle. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Like it's like again, we're like a rucksack, always dragging behind. Yeah. I don't get it. Like honestly, I'm starting to think that as bad as Fabinho has been this season, we missed him crazy today. As bad as he's been. We really did. Even sometimes the presence and the name is enough to at least have some cohesiveness in the midfield because maybe they step off. But to me, Leicester looked more confident than us and we were at home. That's what hurts me the most. We was at home today. Home ground settings. I sat there with my food in front of the game thinking, yeah, 4-0 settings. I even tweeted Nunes Hattie today. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, me. I said it. Nunes Hattie today. Do you know what I got? A Hattie of misses. I got a hat-trick of misses. But he was the most potent attacker today, so I'm not really on him too much today, I'm honest. I've held back today, if I'm real. Do you know what I'm saying? What did you think? I wanted to get. What did you think of Robertson and Henderson specifically today? Because for me, they were the ones for me where I was side-eyeing, and maybe Harvey as well. Them three were like for me.
All right. I'm glad you bring all three of those players' names up. So let's start with Robbo. Robbo was poor today. I don't know what it was today, but I haven't seen Robbo played like that in a very, very long time. He was poor. Hendo didn't look comfortable at the 6. In my opinion, as you alluded to, Fab should have played there and Hendo should have been the advanced 8. Where the biggest concern was Elliott. So I'm going to break it down. And I don't know if you've seen the same thing, but this is what I noticed.
Yeah.
Elliott was doing a lot of running. I'll give him that. But he was all over the place. He looked like a headless chicken. He was trying to do this and that. He was trying to do too much. And by doing that, he was out of the space and opening up the midfield for easy passes to go through his legs, and then the other defenders are at the mercy of the offensive players. That's where the actual breakdown happened, was with Elliott just going. He wasn't being controlled. He was playing out of his head too fast instead of slowing down and being a lot more controlled in the midfield. That is where the problem was, in my opinion. I don't know if you noticed the same thing, but I think that is exactly what caused the opening up in the midfield in that game. But the game was poor. It was terrible.
It was. You know what? For me, by the way, big up Egal in the house as well. By the way, big up. Make sure you go subscribe to him when you've got the time. As well, bro. That first 35 minutes, I promise you, bro. I think I'd rather walk on Lego. I'd rather step on Lego with bare feet. Like, I think I'd rather have pins and needles for a week rather than watch that 30. Honestly,
that's the whole game, bro. Not just the first half, the whole game.
But especially the first half, because it's like how we, at least in the second half, I could see us scoring. I could see a goal somewhere, even though we didn't score in the second half. I could see where the goal was potentially going to come from. But in the first half, I was like, how are we gonna score today? Where's the goal gonna come from? There's no supplier. There's nothing at the end. There's nothing at the end. The crosses coming in were diabolical from both sides. Like, set pieces were shit. Where was the goal coming from? Honestly, I was scared. I was thinking, yo, we're not even dominating the game. Leicester look more likely than us. And I said on Hassan's show, I predicted 3-0. But I also said, but Hassan, a part of me thinks that we're now that team that have a knack of reviving the worst teams in the league. So someone could be on an 8-loss streak, but they can come to Anfield or they can come face Liverpool at their ground and think, you know what, we can get something today, you know? When was the last time teams could think about Liverpool like that? 2015. With Lambert and them, man. With Balotelli and them, man. Joe Allen and them, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's when people used to think of us like that. Last 5 days, think anyone can come to. Most people will come to Liverpool thinking, draw, max, draw.
If we get a draw, we're happy. Agreed.
Yeah.
We get a draw, we're happy. You know what I mean?
Draw. I'm laughing. Even the man them, the Bigsixbants man them. Yeah, months. If I come Anfield and get a draw, I'm sweet. I'm good. I'm sweet. Now, man, and thinking, we're bro. Again, like it's the red light district or something. You know what I'm saying? We're giving free, so everybody gets some. You know what I'm saying? So
it's frustrating, Mons. I'm with you. Listen, and Darwin, look, last 2 games he's missed a ton of chances. Let's just be real. And I'm one of his supporters. He missed a ton of chances, but it'll come. He played a lot better today, and Mo should have finished that pass. That was just beautiful, wasteful as far as I'm concerned. You get a pass that sweet, you should have tucked that away. Unfortunately, Darwin hit the post. That's on with the chip. That's unfortunate. It happens, but he missed some easy ones as well. So I'll give him a blind. This is 2 games, but they'll come. But you said it perfectly. He's chaos, man. He causes problems, and that is good to have in your squad because no one's going to sleep on him because they know he will outrun anyone on a back line for any team. That boy is rapid beyond rapid.
Facts.
He just needs to be a lot more clinical. I think that'll come, man. I think that'll come. But our biggest concern, Mons, is in midfield. We need 2 players now. But can't wait for summer.
But somehow, bro, do you know what it is? We managed to get an attacker within a day. We didn't even. There weren't even a delay, bro. We literally got an attacker in like that. When the crisis ain't even. Obviously, you could say the crisis is in attack because of injuries, not because of the quality, because of the injuries.
Yes.
But the bigger crisis is in midfield. We saw out the midfield. Even Ox probably comes up with a goal or 2. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. I think placing Ox instead of on the wing and in midfield would actually help because he looks healthy for the
He looks
first
very
time in a
healthy.
long time.
Yeah, he looks.
You know
You know what it is with Ox? It's gonna. We know what he's like. Ox takes 3-4 games to get wound. Like he's like he's like that slow cog that once the rust goes, then it starts to move. You know what I'm saying? Then he starts to go and he starts shooting from outside the box, outside of the boot. Like obviously what he done against City. We've seen moments, and there's been moments with Ox, and I think that's why Klopp is giving him 6. Have you noticed? He's not playing more than 65 minutes.
Yes.
He ain't playing more than 65 minutes. He's getting that time. And then Klopp's going, yeah, you're done. We're going to protect you. And we're going to leave you. Because for me, if he stays fit, then we can bring in 2 midfielders or maybe even 1. And then at least we have the fitness there. Because Naby Keita is actually becoming quite fit. Now he's getting 30 minutes. Naby Keita's getting... Now again, these are the guys I want out the club, by the way. Ox and Keita need to go. But we still need to utilize them for the next half of the season. You have to. They have to be utilized. Because at the end of the day, we're still in the Champions League. Doesn't matter if we got Real Madrid. It doesn't matter. We're still in the Champions League. We're still in the FA Cup. And we got a lot of games in a very congested fixture list. So we're going to need the Oxes. We're going to need the Keitas. As much as I've been, you've watched how many of my streams, bro. I've been done with Keita for a minute now, innit?
Oh,
Done
me too. I banter Matt all the time about Keita, but listen, Keita's got quality, but what I've seen today, and even Matt noticed it, he looks so much slower now. I think his legs are done. Like they're finished.
Is that Klopp's fault? Does he just do that to our players? Does he just do that? Like because Fab's legs have gone. I'm not gonna say Henderson because he's been at the club for 11 years, 12 years. I'm not gonna say that to Henderson. Henderson's been a long good servant for Liverpool. Fab's legs have gone, bro. Ox's legs have gone. Could you say because of injuries as well? Of course, I hear it. You know, could you say Mane's legs were going? Because he looks like he did lose a yard, or maybe that could have been a natural age. I'm not too sure. But do you think midfielders, let's not even fuck the attackers, midfielder-wise, do you think the demand on their legs, like it has to be a certain midfielder to really handle that for 4 seasons going, or do you have to keep refreshing?
With the type of style that Klopp likes, with the high press, high intensity from the midfield, I honestly think that every 3-4 years you got to refresh. Otherwise, you're not going to have a player with the legs that you're going to need to do that job.
100%.
You know what I mean? Because you can't sustain that type of mileage and that running and that high intensity for over 4 years. I mean, we've seen it. All these guys have been with us we've had the same team since 2018? The same midfield since 2018 minus Genie?
Yeah, minus Genie. Same midfield.
Can't keep going like that. You got to keep refreshing every 4 years, and then you will see, because it takes a lot of it out of anyone's legs if you're running that hard and that high intensity. So, yeah, that might be the problem. You might need to refresh, but that's why we need new owners, because FSG is not going to refresh every 4 years. We know that. They're stingy with money.
It's true. It's very, very true.
But they're going to buy an NBA team. They're going to buy an NBA team soon, so they got to sell Liverpool. So we're okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just we still have to go through. We still have to go through the horror show.
Agreed.
It's still a horror show. Like it's going to be. I said, strap in. It's going to be a long season. You know, this year. It's going to be a long season. Strap the fuck in, Liverpool fans. It is not going to be easy. See what you're sipping? I hope that's something strong, because brother, it's going to be a long season. Understand?
So, as you can see, right? Look at the crest.
Oh yeah.
Liverpool crest on there. This is a rum and coke from the Caribbean, so yeah, it got to be something strong, 100%.
Has to be.
But before I go, just like I told the Coppish guys from the beginning of this season, better get your defibrillator ready, because it's going to be a long ride. Hearts can't take this.
Literally, it is what it is, man. Just some quick housekeeping, by the way. Benjamin, you're happy to stay on for as long as you want in the show. As I said, long-term supporters get the good treatment. You know what I'm saying? Happy to stay on as long as you want. Wherever you need to go, like you're welcome to be in and out for this show. By the way,
that's it, bro.
Just to hit some of the comments before I bring in our next speaker as well. Pablo, I can see is in the Darwin Núñez Defense League. I'm seeing it. But today he played. Today he was better. Today, listen. If you want to talk about his misses, yeah, gun away, gun away. Say what you want to say. I ain't gonna protect him. But performance-wise today, I generally
he was better.
He was better today. I have to, you know what I'm saying? But this is what people think. People think I hate Darwin Núñez. If he starts to do things like how he played against Tottenham away, or how when he made that pass today, shut me up, bro. Listen, I don't just demand goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a 65 million pound striker rising to 80. So yes, goals. You can't be missing that much. But Salah scores that, the game's done. Salah scores that, the game's done today. That for me, I say, you know what, Núñez, no goal today, but you hit the post, set up Salah's goal, should have scored more goals, but there's progress.
Yeah, but is he really missing that much, bro? If you look at the amount of goal contributions he has compared to the amount of games he's playing, is he really doing that bad? Yes. I mean, if you compare it to like a guy like a Grealish at 100 million, you go and look at the numbers between the two. Darwin's smashing him by far.
Listen, Grealish, it's like I've got two piles of shit, and Grealish just stinks more. In terms, that's you see what I'm saying? It's just that's just what it is. Like, I've got Grealish that stinks. I can't even look at it. You got Sancho that, bro, that shit's all runny and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you got Darwin, who you sprayed a bit of Dettol on there. Don't smell as bad, innit? For now, and we'll see if it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. There might be a couple diamonds there in the long run. You know what I'm saying? I think all three of those players will probably come good in a couple years. That's what's so funny. All three of them. The price tag never helps. But when you step into big clubs, pressure is an automatic variable. And you have to be able to deal with it. Otherwise, go play for Wolves. No disrespect. Go play for Wolves in them, man. I didn't want to say go play for Brentford in them, man, in case they smoke us in 3 days. But do you know what I'm saying?
Tony went off on a stretcher today, so we don't even know if he's going to be playing against us.
Hey, and Mbuemo's there, man. He's still the threat. And Mbuemo's still about. Josh De Silva and them, man. Anyway, runners from the midfield will hurt us. Let me bring in Ed, though. Ed, can you hear us, bro? Ed, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm best, man.
What's your opinions on the game? What's your opinion? Just first, so let me get your straight opinions on the game.
You know what? Yeah, I think it wasn't like the worst performance of Liverpool. I know that people are like acting like it's like the deadest performance ever, but it's like it weren't as bad as it came across. But up top is where it was just the meatiest. That up top that was the big problem. Like,
do you think that was a cohesive thing, or do you think maybe because Ox isn't used to being a left winger, so we couldn't really offer too much to feet or in behind? But he had good moments. As I said, he had good moments, and I think he's getting into gear. But for me, again, apart from a couple passes from Salah, it was a little, you know what I'm saying? It was a bit part.
No, that of course, that plays a big part in the thing. That I ain't gonna sit there and pretend that. Yeah, obviously that's not, they ain't played regularly like that together in that way before. So I ain't gonna say that don't play no part in the thing. But at the same time, I'm like, when you waste as many chances that Salah and Núñez wasted today, it's like you can't solely blame that on just the new configuration. Because Salah and Núñez has been playing together for a hot minute now.
Hold on, bro. Bigsixbants, jump in and out and see if it fixes the sound. Jump in and out. Sorry, yeah. Carry on then. I don't know if you saw the stat today, but 15 chances from Darwin Núñez, the most big chances missed this season, and second is actually Salah with 12.
Yeah. No, I can't even.
That's the only table we're top of.
Yeah, I can't even.
You know what I'm saying? It's the only table we're top
of. That one. It's just that you know what I mean? Like I can't even lie. Like the fact that people, the more and more I'm seeing like that Salah and Núñez are looking like Werner and Lukaku, the more I'm like, yo, I can't even lie.
Please, that's making me sick. That's making me sick.
I'm hearing it though.
You're not even far off that.
Exactly. Can't front off it though. It's not looking good though. It ain't looking good for them still. Like, don't get wrong, they'll bang. I'm sure at the end of the season they're both gonna still probably get close to 20 goals in the season each. Like, the team has too many chances for them not to. Like, it's just, you know what I mean. But the problem is you got them man over in the blue side of Manchester doing what they're doing, where it's just like my man just needs one chance, one goal, and that's it. And he'll do that every week in, week out. And Liverpool gonna need like 20 to get 2. And today they took that 20 and the 2 were like own goals. So like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. Here's a question that I generally want to get. And the comments, chime in. I'm gonna get to, because a lot of you put some valid comments in there. Chime in comments. Ed, real chat. Let's say Salah and Nunes had their shooting boots on. Nunes hits the ground running, goal scoring wise, and Salah's just normal Salah. Let's say he's already on 15 in the Prem alone.
Yeah.
You know, like normal Salah. He's on like 12 to 17 around this time of the year, how he usually does.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we're challenging at that point?
No.
Or do you reckon maybe
I would say I'd say just be like
maybe we're just below City, maybe.
Yeah, I say probably looking third, because defensively it's still looking
sus, isn't it?
It's getting sus. Like at the end of the day, like I was talking to my brethren today, I was just like, freaking VVD, like, of course, legend, great defender, no doubt on it. But you can see that there's certain decision making things. It's just like, it seems like whether he's lost confidence or he's got too many things going at once. He's wherever it may be, but he just looks a bit off the pace. Like he looks like he wants somebody to make a decision for him as opposed to having to make it himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm just looking at like in the World Cup, you saw Aki and Timber, protecting him a lot in the World Cup, and I'm sitting there like,
yeah.
As much as it would change the way the team played to an extent, you got Kanate and Matip who could easily do those roles for him on the other side of him and protect him and let him do what he does best, which is just sweep things up, play the great diagonals, whatever he needs to do. You know what I mean? Let him do the Van Dijk role, what he does best, and have the other two do the dirty work for him.
Yeah, because before VVD was able to do it all.
Yeah, exactly.
He could do the dirty work, and obviously he'd sweep, as I said, Rolls Royce-esque. And to a standard, he still does that on the ball and in behind balls. He can still do that.
Yeah.
It's just because of how open we are, there are certain goals that Prime Maldini ain't stopping, bro. Because of how open the defense is.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Tariq says here that the partnership with Matip don't work no more. I agree.
No,
I agree. I don't think it works no more.
Yeah, I can't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I'm like, I don't know if Van Dijk can do back to. It's like, we talk about Thiago Silva when, bring it to Chelsea briefly, but you know what I mean? But look at my man, when he's in the back five, Thiago Silva looks like prime Thiago Silva. Then the second you put him back four, he looks lost and he's struggling. And the brain's still there, but the body can't do what it did 5 years ago.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But but Van Dijk's still fast. He's still quick.
Yeah. But I think maybe that injury's made him doubt himself a bit,
Yeah.
I still think that injury plays on his mind. Like, can I still take this brother on? Can I still, he'll always question himself whenever somebody's running at him. You can see the doubt in him when someone's starting to run at him. He's like,
would you say Kanate is the guy then? Would you say Kanate, Matip, Kanate, VVD, because Kanate's fit now. He's back. He's fit. Yeah. He's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Kanate after a very good World Cup, by the way.
Yeah. If you're going 4-4-2, I can't lie. Like Kanate might be the one still. Like, I ain't saying that VVD never plays. I ain't saying VVD never plays, but I'm just saying we might have to at least give it a look. Just see what they're saying over a few games.
Try.
Even
Matt's been bummy though, man. Obviously on the ball, he's done some good stuff on the ball. I'm not even gonna deny that. Matip, everyone says it, even VVD says it. Matip is probably one of the best dribbling centre backs I've seen in a while. In terms of what you can do on the ball. And he should never be that good at 6'6". He should never be that good on the ball. That does it. You know what I'm saying? Group settings, but he still managed to do that. But
facts. No, it's true.
He's been moving bummy when the ball's been fired at him. Couple one-on-ones.
But then
I mean, going backwards sometimes.
I don't know if that's the Van Dijk thing as well, because you saw it, whatever it was a season or two ago, when it was just like when Van Dijk was looking a bit shaky and suddenly the whole defense looked a bit shaky. It's like the team when he came back from his injury, it's like the team went, all right, Virgil's here, all right, just let him do his thing, we'll just sort of coast. And Virgil was like struggling a bit, and they was like, oh shit, we need to help too. Oh shit!
Yeah, okay. Like, it's the passing of responsibility. It's like, oh yeah, we're so used to winning. Because remember, before this season, we'd average 3 losses a Premier League season. 2 Premier League seasons, we lost 1 game. Last year, we lost 2 games against West Ham and against Leicester. We lost 2 games last season. In the season the season we won the champs. In the season we won the champs, we lost 1 game against City. Sane posting in.
Yeah.
Posting in. The season we won the league, I believe we lost 4 games. Watford, Arsenal, City. Well, it might have been 3 actually.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Watford, Arsenal, City. I believe.
Yeah.
Watford, Arsenal, City. Take it in. 3, 2, and 1.
Yo, man.
You see the drop off in the defense, and nothing's changed.
Yeah,
no one's moved. We ain't sold no one. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I'm gonna skip the season where VVD got injured and we had Nat back. I'm not gonna count that as do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of the first team defenders, we should not lose games. Even at the start of the season, the issue was drawing games. The issue weren't losing games. It was drawing games.
Yeah, facts.
It was too many draws. Palace, draw. Fulham, draw. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm looking at the games thinking, would I have even preferred the draws to looking like we're going to lose? Like, Villa could have had 3 in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah,
we're lucky to get out alive against Leicester today. It's worrying. It's bad, bro.
No, it's true. I'm one of those ones who's, there's not the whole he's cursed thing, not that 7-year curse and that, but definitely Klopp runs his teams dry. Like, he will take every last drop of energy, power, passion, everything out of them, and then it's just like, and they're done. It's like, and he forgets that I need to reboot this thing. And he just is like, I need to, come up. Like, I thought he was doing that when he got Konate and that, and I thought, okay, this is gonna be the start of a rebuild. And it's like,
but then we signed him and him only in the window. That was it. It's like, he was the only one.
It's like, no. I'm like, all right, cool, okay. Maybe he wants to focus on bolstering up the midfield. Nah, it's like, cool. Just wants to get forward. It's like, all right.
Literally,
that was the one part. That was the part where you was probably the most solid. Where you was like, no, I need to focus on that part. Like, the midfield definitely is. That's the biggest L in the team.
Bro, it's a massive L, and I ain't here for it, if I'm honest. By the way, people, we have 80 people in the house. Let's try get over 100. Remember, I think you lot said 150 likes in it. So if you lot gave me the target 150 likes. So people, smash the like button. I believe we're on 55 likes at the moment. So let's at least rise that to about 70. Then we can start looking at the 100 mark. 150, y'all a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone went to bed.
You're moving a bit crazy, but listen, we're on 55, Pablo. We're on 55. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me just, my light is moving mad just now. We good? We're cool. Let me hit some of the comments. Monts is a realist. Smash the like. Thank you very much, Tariq. Big up yourself. Triple P said Punas will win the golden boot after they won the community shield. Donkey, please. Less Darwin Nunes Slowly. He's actually okay today. Haaland speaks English. Easy for him to communicate. It's an unfair advantage for my gunman Nunes. Manuel, I can't back you on that one, man. I'm saying the language barrier is stopping him from hitting the ball under the crossbar, bro. Please, bro. Stress on our centre backs for our sus mid. It's been that way for time now. I do hear it. I think the second we get a destroyer back in the midfield, a consistent destroyer, the defense suddenly looks a lot better. Because a lot of the time, Liverpool never had to even do that much defending. We ain't had to ever do that much defending. We have the ball so much, we ain't really had to defend that much. You know what I'm saying? Fabinho would be stopping attacks before they happen. And he'd do it about 10 to 15 times a game. So now that 10 to 15 times has dropped to about 6 to 7 times, the other 8 times we're getting hit on the counter. Now it's looking like we're getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who am I blaming that on? Jurgen, Norbert, Klopp. I'm sorry, people. We're gonna get onto Klopp. Because Klopp, meet me in the Klopp. Yeah. We need to chat, bro. Haaland's already on 20. Is he on 20 goals?
The whole season, yeah. I think he's already 20
in the Prem alone.
No, not in the Prem.
He's on 19 in the Prem.
18 or 19 or something.
Oh my!
And then fucking, he's already got a couple goals in champs as well.
Oh, we're done for.
Yo, he's clean, bro. He's got more goals by himself than teams have fucking scored in the league, like altogether. It's mad.
We can't compete with these, man. We can't compete with these, man. We are finished. We are finished, brother. No, sorry, that one's just hit me. I knew it already, but it just hit me. If Leicester got a pen, I think they would have handled the ball to face to get his hat trick. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check the poll. I said, who got man of the match? FaZe, Thiago, Nunes, or Trent? And FaZe got 50% of the votes. There's 76 votes. 76 votes in total. FaZe got 55% of them. That is funny as hell.
Right. Someone give him the champagne still.
Someone handed him the brown envelope. I'm not even gonna lie. Bajcetic should start. Nah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tariq. Good as he can be, he can come on to maybe shut out a game. But just because you see a couple passion tackles, gets the goal. Yeah. After me seeing Gundogan Cruyff him like that against City and that, I can't have him.
Yeah, it's Curtis Jones saying. It's Curtis. Yeah. It's Curtis 2.0.
You can compare Grealish and Nunes this season. Tariq, I can't lie, both played left wing, good enough to compare. Grealish has already had it embedded in season though.
Yeah,
that's why I think that's a bit unfair. Can't lie, Monts, I can't see Hendo no more. Wait, Haaland has 20 goals. Chelsea have 19. Oh my! Yo, less said about that, the better. Darwin could compete with Haaland if he could finish his chances. The funny thing is, that's not even a stretch, you know.
No, facts.
That's not a stretch.
If you just get his, I know his shot conversion is, but it feels like it's like 1 in 10. But it's like, yo, like if he just up that, it's like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
it's like he bagsman.
Yeah, bro. Because let's be honest, Nunes probably should have had a brace or a hattie against. He could have had a brace against City, arguably a hattie. He could have had a brace against Villa. I'm being nice. He could have had a hattie against Villa as well. I'm being very nice. And today, 2. He must score 2 today. Yeah. 2 of them he has to score today. 100. You know what I'm saying? That's 7 goals. What's he on 7? 14, bro. Don't even be on 14 goals. He's already in Kane territory there. That's already Kane territory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, has Bobby been our best finisher this season? I know that sounds mad.
I was about to say, I think for me, if you're asking me now to say who would I want in a one-on-one to finish this season, it's Bobby. Like, I ain't even the biggest Bobby. I ain't even a big Bobby fan. I don't rate Bobby like that, but I'm gonna put Bobby there all day long to take that.
Yeah, if we're talking solely this season,
yeah,
that's crazy to say. Like, and Bobby has pillow feet, bro.
Fact.
He has pillow feet. He never likes to smash the ball. He never smashes it. It's like he's scared to hit the ball. He's just placement all the time, 24/7 placement.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Big up Assad in the house. Monts, are you not concerned that every game for Liverpool is entertaining? Yes, bro. We're like the entertainers. Fuck the scoreline. As long as we entertain people, yeah, we're good. We're happy. We're great. We're fine.
That's lead settings. Don't fall for the trap, bro. That's lead settings, isn't that?
I know, bro, but this is what I'm feeling like Leeds, bro. Liverpool are meaty. When the L1 triangle ain't working, you look average, bro. I'm not even gonna deny that though. When do you know? It's not even the L1. It's the R1 L1. It's the driven through ball. When the driven through ball ain't through balling, not gonna lie. Defender brings it down, plays it into midfield, and only Thiago's.
I was gonna say I don't see Harvey doing that still. I can't. He ain't got that in him.
Like, you know what I'm saying? As in, like, we'll go for the over. Do you know how many times today I saw this happen? Matip goes for the over the top, or Hendo goes for the over the top. It's slightly under hit. FaZe or Amate brings it down or heads it into the midfield. They pick up the second ball. We're getting counted. We're getting counted. And that's happening every time. And their long balls, don't let me start talking about their long balls and how that was affecting our backline.
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes was having a field day. Not against Trent so much, but he was just getting in behind. I think Trent had a great game. Trent was weak defensively today. No one's talking about it.
One of his better defensive performances, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Harvey Barnes is not
no one's talking about it.
Good day.
Trent was brilliant going back today. Brilliant today. But Yeah, Harvey today. Murtaz, we've spoken about Harvey, bro. We know he's been stinking it. He's been stinking. We know. He's just been offering, for me, snazzy half turn. He's a snazzy half turn right now. That's all I'm seeing from him. Little bit of technical, again, 5-yard inter passes with Salah, but it don't amount to nothing. Don't amount to nothing. It looks nice on the eye, but nothing's really, Liverpool, we're just not ruthless anymore. And I think that's what Gakpo needs to do as soon as he steps in, because I believe Gakpo starts. If we can register him in time, Gakpo starts against Brentford.
Yeah. All right, 100. Yeah, for sure.
If we can register, and if he doesn't start against Brentford, he's starting the game after that. Ox has got one more start in him, left wing. Maybe.
Maybe. If you can get Gakpo in, just do it. Like, don't hesitate. Like, Maman don't need that much bending time. He was playing regular before World Cup. Played most of the World Cup games. He don't need too much bending in. You can give him a solid hour debut straight.
This is what I'm saying, innit? Okay, look, next thing, Klopp. Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp.
The pain in your face, I see. You don't want to do it. No, I know in your heart you don't want to say what I say right now. I know.
No, I'm not there. I'm not in that place yet. I'm not in that place yet. We won the game, innit? End of the day, we won the game. I'm not in that place.
But you can see that place now. You can see it. It's not that far in the distance no more, though.
It's looking like he's got no tactics, bro. Pep, Linders, Klopp, I'm seeing no tactics. I'm seeing get it to the wing backs and hope for the best. Or go long ball and hope for the best. If that's the case, go back to 4-4-2. Go back to 4-4-2 then. Slap Salah and Darwin up front. Slap two men in the midfield who can run. And then go back to 4-4-2, bro. If that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Play Tsimikas and Robertson. Fuck it. Put Tsimikas left mid. Get him to swing in some crosses. Fuck it, bro. If that's what we need to do. Because the 4-3-3 ain't 4-3-3. It's 4-1-7, bro. Or something. You know what I'm saying? Or 4 or whatever that even adds up. It's something like that. 4-1-6. You name it, bro. 4-1-6. That's bare man on the pitch, though. Don't kill me. It's 4-1-5 or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Top value numbers there, man.
I'm just dashing in random numbers. That's how hot my head is right now. Like, I'm seeing the centre mids pushing and pressing higher than the attackers. So then man are wondering why there's a hole in the midfield. Is that from Klopp telling them what to do? Or are these men just disrespecting the manager by pressing mindlessly? Our press is a hard press. It don't work. We're not dominating the game. We're not caging the team in. No Fabinho, no Party, and even his legs are gone.
Facts. This is what I mean. Since Ginny been gone, you've been missing that guy. Like, that's the one thing you could count Ginny for every single time for Liverpool. Just like you knew where to be, when to be, when to press, when not to press. He never pushed too far forward when he didn't have to. He literally perfect. Like 9 times out of 10, you ain't gotta worry. You know, Ginny's gonna start the press.
Actually, Assad, I've been a maths tutor for a minute now, and I got A in maths. But when my head goes, innit? Just to throw that one out there. You know what I'm saying? Throw that one out there. I'm not gonna do that one. But yeah, bro, like it's dead, bro. It's dead. Like I just think that it's vibes, bro. It's a worse version of Ollie ball, bro.
No, yeah, I hear it. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I think I was saying to my brethren, I was just like, he got gassed off. I think, you know, the Benfica games, obviously when you got played against Nunes.
Yeah.
I think he got gassed off. He got gassed off Nunes there. Was like, yo, obviously we took an interest in him. Heard that United got interested in the summer. Was like, yo, you know what? We're gonna get rid of Mane. Let's get the striker now. Not realizing that it's gonna change the way you play. And it's just like, well, like, and then he's decided to rectify it by going, oh shit, yeah, let's get this Gakpo kid who probably plays a lot more like we do play. It's just like,
could we have just got Gakpo?
It's like, yeah, it's just like, why you just money on the midfielder? Yeah, you clearly just I don't know what his thought process was there. It's just like you've wasted that money on Nunes now. Could have got Gakpo and then got a midfielder. Changed everything instantly. The whole team looks completely different.
Yeah, it's personally, if we knew we was able to get Gakpo, I know Gakpo was a last minute thing personally because of the injury crisis, but if we were able to get Gakpo, Did we even need Nunes?
But allegedly, he was looking at him. He's allegedly looking at him in summer too. Like he didn't pick up in the bid, but just
Allegedly.
interested.
Yeah, allegedly. Listen, if we got 2 attackers in the summer and got Arthur as a midfielder, I would have been fuming.
Yeah.
Fuming after leaving the midfield how it was. Fuming. In hindsight, it works that we got Nunes, obviously, because Firmino and Jota have had long-term injuries.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, yeah. But yeah, we missed Fabinho. Yes, we did. As bad as Fabinho, like again, as granddad as he's been a 14-week, you get a 12-wheeler truck settings. Missed him today, man. Missed him today. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hendo can't do that work. He ain't that guy.
Like literally, you know what I'm saying? Captain for life, bro. Stop with the Nunes hate. Ed, have I been hating on Nunes today?
No. I'm probably more the hater out of the two of us. So I'm like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Send that my way. The Nunes hater thing. Send that my way.
I think Captain for life. Do you know what you might have to do, bro? You might have to go look at the video today. Like I've actually been quite nice to Nunes today. I'm usually I've got the foot on his neck every week, but this week I can't lie. Like even though he needed to put away more chances, I think he was our most dangerous attacker today. So I've said that about 10 times, but I want me to say it again. So yeah, man, I've actually been all right with Nunes. I just generally think that to miss as many as he's missing has been criminal. It's just criminal. But Nunes still needs to bag better, 100%. Trouble says like and subscribe and support a quality channel as you continue to get brilliant content on a consistent basis. Yes, guys, how many likes are we on before 65? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna need a bit better still. There's 94 votes. Why do you lot keep doing this ratio thing? Well, you find it easier to vote than to like the video. You don't need to stop doing that. No, I'm serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm serious. You lot, like the video, man. Stop what you're doing right now if you haven't already, and like the video. Please like the video. And also subscribe to the video. We are edging closer to 3,000. We are so close to 3K. So close to 3K. You know what I'm saying? Ed, I don't know how long you've been following the channel, but, you know, things have been moving quite quickly over here.
Yeah, about 2K I probably jumped in.
Since 2K, you know, see, there you go. And that, technically, that wasn't even too far from 1K. We hit 1K, 2K. That went mad quick. I don't know how, but it happened mad quick. So, obviously, you've seen the journey. So, to hit 3K would be a mazza. So, yeah, man, people, let's keep that going. And let's smash that like button, people. Let's make that a thing. I see the lights going up now. So, big up you lot. We don't win the last 4 Premier League games without him. There's no one else to play. So, yeah. There's no one else to play. We have 2 attackers. We have Salah. We have 2 attackers. We have 2 attackers. Monts is on that priest mood tonight. Don't rattle his Nunes cage. Let Nunes rest tonight, man. Bro, that's what I'm saying. You lot, don't tempt me, yeah. Don't like get me in that mood, innit? Because right now, I've been all right with the Nunes thing. Monts, remember when you were gassed to hit 400 subs? I've been here since then. Yeah, man, it's true. I remember you was there, bro. You was there. You know what I'm saying? 400, them days there. 400. I was like, oh shit, man, 400 subs. Hey, this is hard because, bro, every sub to get a sub was a mission. It still kind of is very difficult to get people to subscribe. But listen, man, I'm blessed for every sub we get. Any sub, any supporter. You know what I'm saying? Even to have people in the call-ins. By the way, links in the chat as well for anyone else that wants to call in. I know, bro, if I see you, man, don't have a camera, bro, I'm not doing it. Like, because last time I had some fuckeries. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Man, then make sure you got a camera on unless I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, you could jump in. None of that fuckery, please. Thank you. As I said, then pre-recorded shows were litty. To be fair, once the revamp starts, pre-recorded is coming back, I said. Yes. Going to be shorter videos. Obviously, we're still going to be live streaming as often as we are now, but there are going to be pre-recorded videos as well. So tune in for those ones as well. If Liverpool lost, I would have came on. Shut the fuck up, I said, man. Shut the fuck up. Modern day football fans have too much expectations. Elliot is a lad who just started his career. He's going to have bad games. Same goes for Nunes as well. But both have skills. Nunes don't have no skills. I've never seen him bust a step over in my life. About skills. You got pace. I know about skills though.
Skill, I don't know. Pace might count as a skill. That might.
You man, do a live with SV2 if you can. It would be fire. Farmer Goose. Keep that in mind. I ain't gonna say too much there. Keep that in mind. Keep that one in mind. Yeah, keep that in mind. You got take from that what you want to take from that. I said something bad about Nunes. Captain for Life's about to start cooking. Don't kill me. Can we just ratchet down and slander our 9 for the future? Can we just ratchet down the slander of the 9 in the future? It gets old. The slander ain't even. But this is what I mean, though, bro. The slander ain't even been that bad today. If anything, it's been towards Hendo. It's been towards VVD, Matip. Robbo was awful today. Harvey been getting it today. Darwin Nunes barely got it today. And the second his name gets mentioned, man are crying. Man are getting hot. This is why man have the energy they do towards him. Because it's like it's like he can't be criticized. That's what Callum was saying, bro. I'm coppish. No, like he can't be criticized. Months ain't even been nothing on you. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Allow me before I actually start gunning, man. You know what I'm saying? If Nunes scores his 15 missed chances, he's on 24 goals. Like, bro, that's just stupid, though. That's just stupid. We're not gonna do that. But you know what I'm saying? He should have at least 7. Let's be real.
Yeah, facts.
Let's be real. So all right. Jurgen Klopp. Does the formation need to change, Ed? Does it need to change?
I think you do, you know. I do. I think if you're gonna keep the team as is, if you're gonna keep more in the core of, you know, Van Dijk at the heart of your defense. You know, you wanna keep, you know, Fabinho or Henderson, you know, in that holding role. I think you gotta go, you know, back through. You gotta, I think, you know, give Trent that freedom so you don't have to worry so much about defending. You'll have Matip there being able to cover the space, you know, when that he leaves behind. You know what I mean? You know, get Gakpo and get, for now, you know, I'm not saying that Nunes never gets back in, but for now, just get Gakpo and Salah sort of get into the freedom of sort of floating around, you know, have someone in the 10 role, be it right now, be it Harvey Elliott or Ox or whoever it may be in the short term. And then obviously when Jota gets back, you know, drop him in that 10 role, or Firmino gets back, you drop him in that sort of false 9-10 role. You know, give them boys the freedom, you know, to, you know, do what they do best, which is take up that space out wide.
Yeah, and I think also the midfield being cohesive will allow them to have that freedom, because I don't think Gakpo is gonna have. I don't want Gakpo to be doing up hella fucking yards defending. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want him to be doing all that. I want him to come in and be able to run face up against his man. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want him to have to be coming and doing that fuckeries. I'll be honest, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not what he does. That's not what he does best anyway. The few games I saw him play for PSV, few games I saw in the World Cup, that ain't what he does. That's not what he needs to be doing. Is keep him as far away from the halfway line as possible. Don't let him have to be making too many trips back. Yeah,
100%. Do you think so? You don't think the formation needs to change? You just think it's more get Gakpo in, see how we go from there. Is that more how you're feeling?
Right now, if it's going right now, yeah, do that. If he wants to switch up and play more to the strengths of, you know, Trent, and more to the strengths of Salah, and more to the strengths of Gakpo, he might need to, while also keeping Virgin defense, he might need to go back through. But that's the one thing I think that
back free. Bro. I've been laughing at Chelsea fans for years.
Hey, I ain't saying that level of back three. No. We ain't saying Liverpool needs a Jorginho to sit back there in front of them.
I've been laughing at Spurs and Chelsea for years.
Hey, Eric Dyer and Virgil van Dijk get the same. Let's you know, Virgil's maybe on the downward now, but he ain't nowhere near Eric Dyer.
A back three though, bro. I know we can say it's a back three. That shit's a back five. the way we be getting pinned back.
No, Trent would be off that halfway line most of the game anyway. So it's looking.
You saying Gomez will look unreal in the back three? You reckon Gomez a rival?
No, I could see it though. I could see it. I ain't gonna sit there and say no. If Joe at his best when he was at his pre-injury, he could go against anyone one-on-one. Like he had no problem taking on anybody like one-on-one. You knew he had the pace to trap back with him. He had the pace to take him head on. He had no problem doing. I think he just needs to get that confidence back. I think he don't know where he stands half the time. You don't know if he's going to be benched, if he's going to be playing right back, if he's going to be playing right centre back, left centre back. He don't know where he stands. He's sort of floating around as this rotational player. I'm not sure if he's ever going to get his shot. I think he needs, if it was a back five, give him his run there. You know what I mean? Like, get him playing off the right side. I think he can do that job based off him as what I saw in the World Cup with Van Dijk and seeing Timber playing that right centre back role. I could see Joe Gomez doing the exact same things he was doing. Like, I ain't saying that Joe Gomez is ever going to be what he was, but he can still do it in the short term while you're sort of for the rest of the season. I mean, maybe not long term, but definitely short term.
Yeah, I hear it. Mons, what would you join Pablo in the RSPCN, or is it not for you? What's the RSPCN? And the RSPCA? What's the RSPCN? I'm baffed. Did I miss something in the comments? Nah, man, you lot just type it again, man. Do you know how fast these comments fly? No worries, bro. No worries. Do you know how fast these comments fly? All I know is the DNP, the Darwin Núñez Protection Society. That's what. You know what I'm saying? Triple P, what's going on? Mods, what's going on? Like, hold on. Your mods, Pablo, especially your kids, will hurt your channel, chatting all the worst. Think about your channel first. But I'm all at Royal Society of the Prevention of Cruelty of Núñez. No, bro, it's just called the DNP. Who has time for RSPCN? Who has time for that? It's DNP, Darwin Núñez Protection Society. But you just dropped the S, so just call them DNPs. Darwin Núñez Protection. You see it? Mods, bro, like, people are mods for a reason, but please do not abuse your power. I'm going to leave it at that. Do not abuse your power as a mod. Otherwise, I will step in and I'll just remove man myself. So to the point where they can't come back. And I know man don't want that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Don't abuse your power. Don't get personal with no one. Don't get personal with anyone that's on the channel, including the call-ins, including the members, and especially not my guests either. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't disrespect no one on here. Or we don't disrespect anyone who's not on here that have been on the channel or have worked with me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to go down. So let me just put that one forward and make sure no one ain't doing any of that fuckery either. All right? Just to put that one forward. Ed, I know you have to leave. Is there anything else you want to say before you come off of the show?
No, man, just big up to you, my brother. Like I said, been there since 2K, so a bit later to the party, but it's been a quick journey, loving the journey.
Appreciate
keeping
that,
up,
man.
Respecting man.
Of course, man. Obviously, people like yourself always supporting the channel and that. As I said, this is your first time having you on the call-in, but listen, there'll be more call-ins obviously in the new year. That's my New Year's resolution. Do more call-in shows. New Year's resolution, to do more call-in shows. I keep saying I'm going to do them, and then I don't know, some news breaks out, and oh my god, I've got to cover that instead. So you know what I'm saying? There'll be more call-ins. I hope to see you again. Obviously, you got very good ear for Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? You're happy to see both sides. You know what I'm saying? So thank you very much. And have a happy new year. Have a happy new year.
Same to you, man. Same to you, my
brother. See you on the other side. You see it?
Peace, man.
Love G. Take care, bro. All right. Next. Let me maybe Rabbi Franz Demetrius Octanandazori, he got personal with you and I chose to step in. Bigsixbants, I'm doing my job. Yep, that is fine. If it got personal, then you get it. Do what you need to do. You don't need the personal slander. You know what I'm saying? I can take banter. People are friends with each other. Do you know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. Big 30-year-old man changed location, learns crying and try about a mostly person. All right. Well, again, you guys, if you can't interact with each other as well, just leave it out. I'm not gonna have man fighting in my mentions in my comments. I'm not doing that. I'm not used to any of my power as a mod. Use my shiny blue spanner icon for dominance. Lewis, shut the fuck up, man. People, it's the last calling of the year. Let's respect each other. Happy New Year. Come on, good energy. It's literally that. It's the last, literally the last calling of the year. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so for now, at the end of the day, now, or I just lock off the stream. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? You want me to just lock off the stream? I can do that right now. You know what I'm saying? So you lot, show some respect. No one needs to be kicking no one. Stop the whole getting personal, any of that. I've now issued a warning. Now I'm going to look out for comments that are mad to me. I look out anyway, but I usually I put the trust in my mods because obviously I'm busy doing 100 other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm running this shit on my ones. You know what I'm saying? So again, you lot pattern up and don't fuck with no one on stream, on screen, any of my fellow guests, anyone that works close to me, and make sure to just get on. You can have arguments, you can have disagreements, but none of that crazy shit. I swear to God, I'll just lock off the stream. You know what I'm saying? 100 years from now, man won't even care what you say. So be different. And show some mutual respect. You never walk alone, road. It's a joke. Don't be a joker. Big up Trouble Laws. Big up Kismet. Good. Big up the vibe. Man said Captain Son. I don't do that childish shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up. We've got I'd say our last guest. Big up my boy Kaz as well. Yeah, it's a late one, G. I just had to complain, innit? I just had a lot of complaining to do. I had to get it off my chest. But we'd probably be done in about 15 minutes. And yeah, so it's one of them ones. Very late stream. I'm about to bring on the next guest. You guys might recognize him as well. Of course, he caught wind of the game. I'm pretty sure he has a lot to say about what he saw. And I'm not really going to disagree, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, Kaz, stop it. Hey, stop it. On stream. Stop it. Without further ado, it's the last time. Listen, it's the last stream of the year. So if I'm going to introduce someone, I'm going to have to go how I used to introduce people.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Bro,
I ain't used that one in a minute, innit? It's been a minute since
you know what it is, yeah? I've had a good night still. And I just thought I need to jump on before you end the stream, and I'm still trying to set up the laptop.
Oh, sorry, I bring you in too early.
No, it's cool, but hold tight, Manchester still.
Oh my God. I might be in Manchester tomorrow. I could be in Manchester.
Bro, if you're in Manchester tomorrow, I'm in Manchester for the next couple of days still. So,
okay.
But yeah, listen, bro, you take wins, and today was a win. Leicester a dog shit.
Oh yeah. Well, FaZe is the best Liverpool striker. You mean FaZe is the best Liverpool striker?
Bro, defensively, like me and Mo went to see them the other day, yeah, and going forward, Leicester are all right, and as long as Vardy's about, they're all right. But defensively, they're bad, man. Like they're really bad. But listen, bro, these are the wins that count at the end of the season.
Yeah, of course, it's true.
These are the wins that Arsenal need to get more of these under their belt if they want to win the league.
Yeah, but this one is worrying. Like,
right, so you're seeing it as worrying. Sorry, I'm going to try and do it like this. Is that all right? Is that good?
Yeah, all good. Crisp as well.
Yeah, cool. Fuck it. Why not? Let me just grab a Maggie.
Yeah, because it's only 10:15 in it. So
yeah, cool. Let me grab a drink.
Yeah, grab a Maggie. I'm gonna run the comments. Liverpool scored 9. Leicester scored 3. Yeah, literally, it was 3-0 to Leicester today. Ivan Toney had a word with Wild FaZe. Don't dead me. What United? Lord have mercy. Losing his power and so on me. He's hurting much is trying to have misleading people. Oh man, you lot. Alright, if I hear anything else, I'm just gonna remove you both, bro. I can't lie. Like, I don't want to pick sides. Obviously, Pablo has done a brilliant job modding for me for a long time. Triple P has been he's been a long time supporter of the channel as well. You lot are 2 long time supporters of the channel.
Who, Pablo and who?
Pablo and Triple P going at it. Like these are two
Triple
long.
P, he's one of your proper. Do you know what? He doesn't touch never foul too much, but he's a ride or die. And you know what? He on a stream the other day, I don't know what channel it was. He's a ride or die for you, man. Proper.
Yeah. What did you say? What about that stream the other day? As in he was on
there's a stream where he was on where something to do with, it's my daughter. And he was like, mad love. You know, got the real ones that are just like.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to have to, like, these men are going at each other. Pablo and I've got mad love.
Come on, Pabs.
Like,
Pabs. Drop down your Birmingham vibes and just fucking chill out. It's nearly New Year's Eve. The one thing I'm proper trying, like, if you see me and Jack Napier, we've had the maddest year, right? And that guy, he wants to rattle City fans, but I'm not allowing it. I will keep giving him olive branches, because I'm just about good vibes now. I can't. This YouTube world's different to the real world, and we all have to vibe, and it's football. Like, I have to take it out of everyone else's page. It's football. Don't get too rattled because it's not the real world. So
yeah, of course. No, 100%. But let's go back to football.
It was all too easy for Leicester, bro. The first goal was just all too easy, man. And that, I think that's probably what you're looking at. You're looking at that thinking, come on, man. This is not Liverpool.
How about this? Even if Leicester conceded that goal, and I'm watching, I don't know, Leicester Brentford. If Leicester concede that goal, even I'm going, this is big Premier League. This is the Premier League.
Bro, and the mad thing is, if I'm being real with you, like, so Leicester, before they played they played Newcastle and got piped.
Yeah.
Before they played Newcastle, me and Mo went to watch them play MK Dons. And it was MK Dons without a manager, right? And I think Leicester won 3-0. But, bro, when I say MK Dons, this isn't like watching Burnley Man United, where Burnley look like they've got something. MK Dons are shit, bro. Like, they're shit. They had no manager. And Leicester did not impress us. So, away at Anfield, and I'm being real. Anfield, is not an easy. Trust me, I'm a City fan. It's not an easy place to go. It's frustrating for me to watch you perform like that against these teams, bro. Because I'm thinking, we can't fucking win. When there's fans there, you man step it up when you play us. But then you play these dickhead teams and perform like that. And I'm thinking, there was a period where I started saying, do you know what, I'm going to forget about the last couple of years and say, do you know what, Liverpool aren't the same team. But then you perform a few games, I think they are still the same team. But then tonight, I'm sat there thinking,
bro, you're scratching your head thinking, what the fuck?
Do I need to stop saying they're going to get top 4?
No, because then we'll go on and win 5 games in a row.
And that's the key. And that is what I keep saying to everyone when they downplay Liverpool. I'm like, don't act like Liverpool and Man City are not. And this is what I keep saying to Arsenal fans when they're like, will you be worried? Like, Igal was trying to tell me the other day, if Arsenal are top at the end of January, then they win the league. And I'm like, bro, I've seen our lineup. I've seen your lineup. I don't think we'll catch up with you by the end of January. But if you go into your first game against City and are not more than 6 points ahead of us, you're fucked. Because City and Liverpool are the two teams that can do that, right? And if Arsenal prove me wrong this season, no problem. And if Arsenal become a team that do that, I'll take it. But right now, I have to go on the last couple of seasons, and it's City and Liverpool that can string together runs when it matters.
Yeah, big facts. Big facts,
and
bro.
And I think because I only watched the first half, I was busy the second half. But I think did Gakpo play?
He's in the stands. He can't play till the new year, till the 1st of January. No.
All right, I think he's going to have a big.
Though.
Bro, I think he's going to be big. You
think?
Ty said something earlier that he wasn't. You know, when sometimes a player isn't the right person for their club, but that doesn't mean he's shit. He's just not the right person.
Yeah, he said he thinks he's the right person for Liverpool. He says he's the perfect fit for Liverpool.
I think so, bro.
I mean, right now, I think anything is better. Oh, obviously, listen, Ox on the left. For me, I'll just take it that he's playing, that he's not broken, and that he's playing. Like, Donny's fit. So for now, I'll take it. He's not been bad, Ox. I think he's had moments. I think, obviously, he should have had the assist for the Nunes goal when he hits the post.
Yeah.
Should have had the assist for the Salah goal, but was unlucky offside because the ball was literally rifled at Salah's head, and he's just literally like an inch offside.
Bro,
So,
he's been playing for a couple of weeks.
literally, and he's been as injured as he's been. So for me, and there's a reason why Klopp is not playing this man for more than 65 minutes. 65 minutes, he hooks him. He's trying to keep him.
He hasn't played football realistically for about 2 years.
Not enough football. No, he had enough appearances last season, but it was very stop-start. He came in when Salah and Mane went AFCON. He scored a few goals, played really well, and then
I can't even remember that, bro. Ox came back.
Yeah. So during AFCON, he scored a couple goals, got some assists as well. He done quite well. Yeah.
Right? Did he register them against Jota?
What do you mean?
I can't remember seeing Ox's name on a level.
Yeah, no, he was. When them man went AFCON, Ox and
Jota.
Jota.
It was all about Jota.
Yeah, but Ox was there. Ox was there helping out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
it's
I think Gakpo, and do you know what? People that are knocking that you've got Gakpo when you need a DM, right? I have to defend it that this is very similar to when we needed a striker and we got Grealish, right? That sometimes to the guys that do the recruitment, if there's an easy one, just get the easy one over the line. Like Grealish for us was a release clause. We wanted a striker, but a release clause is easy to trigger. And I think the Gakpo one was ultimately, you do need a winger because of the injuries.
Yeah.
The price is quite cheap. Trigger it, deal with it. That doesn't mean that you're not in the background working on the DM. But the DM's like, do you know what, bro? If you've got a chick that's a 10 out of 10 and you need to work on it, that doesn't mean sometimes things don't get wet elsewhere because they're like a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It makes sense, doesn't it? I just think, obviously, that I've seen from a source that obviously the likelihood, barring an unexpected opportunity, Liverpool's transfer dealings are now done for this window. Obviously, that is not concrete. Apparently.
What? No DM?
Right now, I'm not too sure. I've seen that sent into a couple group chats.
Not after tonight, bro. Not after tonight.
It got sent in. I seen it come up about 15 minutes ago.
You can't have a name that I can't even remember right now. What was his name? The guy that scored the goal for Leicester? Dewsbury
Hall.
Well, you can't have him score that easily. And then go,
no, we don't need a DM. No, we don't need a midfielder.
I'm sorry, it's so clear. And I'm not even knocking Fabinho, because Fabinho, for a period, him and Fernandinho are going at it, yeah? But it's so crystal clear to me that you need that sorted, because Van Dijk, Matic, Konate, Trent, but your defense is looking weak because of the DM in front of them. I'm bored of saying it, bro.
Yep.
I'm so bored of saying it.
But I don't think Klopp's getting enough criticism, because this L1 triangle long ball football, this is what happens to Liverpool. Again, it happened at Villa, happened against Villa loads of times. We look good going forward. I actually don't think going forward is the issue.
It's not, bro. You've got Salah, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Like the issue is
cheat code. It's the same way as De Bruyne is a cheat code. Salah is a cheat code.
This is what I'm saying. But what we keep doing is it could be Thiago, it could be Trent, it could be Matip, it could be VVD, any of those four. They'll play on over the top ball. If it's under hit, defenders are either going to bring it down or head it forward back into the midfield. And now, because the two centre mids have gone bombing on, or one of them's gone bombing on, when the ball goes back into the midfield, there's 3 opposition midfielders there, and Thiago's sitting there on his ones like this.
Bro, it's not his role. This is the thing. This is when people compare Rodri and Casemiro. It's like, and try and say who's better. They're different roles, bro. Like, Casemiro works for Man United right now because deep down, Man United are not ready to play with a builder that literally controls the tempo of the game. They still need a dog. Manchester City and Liverpool moved forward to a point where they could deal with that. Right now, I feel like Liverpool are at a point where they kind of need a DM that's got a bit of dog in them. Yeah?
Right now,
not for long, just to get things back rolling again, right? Fabinho's lost the dog in him. Sometimes, I love the dog, by the way. I love Nigel de Jong, Mascherano. I love the dog, right? I honestly will keep saying that Amrabat even if it's like Amrabat's not big money. When you're talking about Enzo Fernandez, 120, yeah, you're going to get fucking
he's basically
Amrabat.
from Chelsea. Have you heard what he's just said?
Well, I'm not being funny, but I'm sorry. I messaged Matisse saying this earlier. For me, I hear it. He's got a good ceiling and that. Man weren't talking his name before the World Cup, bro. Like, this 120, 130. I mean, admittedly, when you look at Declan Rice 150, that was obscene. But
yeah,
I still think everyone's acting like you get Enzo Fernandez and you win the league. Like,
no, I think honestly that 120 buyout is a joke. That is a joke. I say even the Caicedo links to Liverpool. 70 million quotes for Caicedo is a mad thing. That's mad.
I'm going to keep defending. I'm not going to ever call him my boy, yeah? But, right, if you go back to when City won their first league, it was Nigel de Jong, and then next to him was Gareth Barry, right? And de Jong would win the ball, give it to Barry, and Barry would build something up, right? Henderson's passing range, I'm sick and tired of defending it. His passing range is good. As a leader, he is good, yeah? You get a fucking guy like Amrabat next to him that reads the game sensationally, snuffs out attacks before they even fucking start, right? That's 65% of Liverpool's issues dealt with, right?
Yeah,
that puts them above Man United.
He was bad today, though. He was bad today, though.
Who?
He was very bad. Henderson was very bad today, though.
Yeah, but bro, you put Amrabat in that, Henderson doesn't have to do. This is what I'm saying about when people will call out Cancelo when he's been the last man this season. But
he's never supposed to be the last guy. Yeah.
If Walker's playing, he's not the last guy. Now, if Amrabat's there, Henderson's not having to do that. Henderson's doing the gap, and it's taken back many years, but Henderson's doing the Gareth Barry role. He's doing the Amrabat cool. You snuffed out all challenges. Give me the ball, and I'll build up play. Right, and also Henderson should be running channels. Henderson should be doing the 8 role, right, and not the advanced 8 role they sit next to. It's not mad if Liverpool, to get top 4 football, switch back to playing a bit more defensive with a 6 that is a dog and an 8 that builds up play, and then another 8 that builds it up a little bit more, because you've got wingers that are that fucking good that they can do the rest. Like,
literally,
Amrabat to me is for his price the perfect person for you to get if in the summer you then want to go and spend big boy money on a long-term 8.
Amrabat's the cheapest. He's the cheapest. I'm hearing 30 quotations of 35 mil. Like,
bro, that's what I'm. Bro, Zinchenko, and I'm a big fan of Zinchenko. He went for 45. I think 45. Did he? 35 or 45. 40. Bro, our buyback on the guy we sold to Southampton, the Belgian Don, DM, is 40 million. If you can get Amrabat for 35, bro, come on.
Yeah, Eaton. So
in good. This world where everyone's now like 80, 90 million. Everyone.
Bro, Caicedo, how many games has Caicedo played for Brighton?
It's good, but it's not. It's getting mad, bro. And this is what I tried to say to Lee Guna last night, because he was trying to come at City that we've got players on the bench. I'm like, but it's getting to a point, and he was going back to like 5 years ago when we spent loads of money on 4 fullbacks. I'm like, it's 5 years ago. It's now to a point where everyone is spending 80 million on average players now. So.
Yeah, look at Moses. Look. Oh my days. You're joking me.
What's that? I can't read none of this.
Caicedo has played 23 games for Brighton.
Well, but this is look.
Look,
Monts, you deep it. I said this on Big Six the other day, where about Grealish. I was like, they were trying to go at Grealish. I went on there trying to say I don't think Grealish was good today, but it got twisted that I was defending him. And I was like, I'm not defending Grealish. What I'm saying is, you man don't want the eye test.
This kid, by the way, he's a fucking baller. Lavia.
The first half Grealish against...
What? Leeds
was dog shit, right?
Yeah.
The second half Grealish got 2 assists. And I said, ultimately, you asked me, that was one of his worst games. But he got 2 assists to TikTok and Twitter that were impatient. It's that.
Mhm.
And that's what's happening with transfers now, that people can play. Even I'll go back to as far as Spurs' guy, Rolls-Royce, defender.
Rose Romero.
25 games.
Yeah.
But a few seasons ago, you were being told that Van Dijk can't be put in a conversation with the best defenders in Premier League history because he's only played 3 or 4 seasons in the Premier League. But now a Rolls-Royce defender can play 25 games and be a Rolls-Royce defender. It's just all reactionary now. Like, De Bruyne played 3 games for Belgium and he's shit, apparently.
Yeah. This is not.
And usually, players get given, it's even at City. It takes a year to land in the Premier League. Even with Darwin. Darwin's expected to land in fucking 3 months. And I know you don't like that one, but it's the truth. He's a 22-year-old. I remember Havertz got given forever because, it's COVID. But people take time, man.
It was that Champions League goal, obviously. He's still living off that
They
now.
did. It was, bro, he did the perfect wallpaper job.
This is what I'm scared of, though. I still think Darwin Núñez will come good, but did you see the misses in this? Oh, you didn't watch the second half. You didn't see the miss. You didn't see
today?
Yeah, there was more. There was more. Salah had a bad one. There was a miss from Salah that was bad.
No, I saw the Salah one. The Salah one was replica of the Darwin one from the previous game.
Yeah, but
he's allowed it. He's got credit in the bank, bro. I can't not. Yesterday on Coppish, there was a bit of slander on Salah. I just stay quiet. You can't slander a man. That's what pissed me off with the De Bruyne slander. It's like when De Bruyne has assist numbers that's per 90 double anyone in Premier League history, lay off him for a minute, please. Please give him a minute, yeah? Same with Salah, bro. We have to give him a bit of time. He's good enough to earn it. Like
no, 100%. But he's still allowed to be criticised. Today he wasn't great.
Criticise them, but when people say they're washed, they're old, and Salah will still.
No,
Salah must be very frustrated right now. Let's be clear, he must be.
Yeah, I think. Again, I can't say on stream innit? But yeah.
Bro, the other day Henderson came on, right? Not your game you've just had, the game before. Henderson came on. And I honestly felt this vibe that Salah felt happy that he had someone from the old school days on the pitch with him. That it was like, someone that actually gets the vibe. This is what I said to you the other day about Thiago. I'll be honest, bro. Thiago, I wanted him at City. But if you look at him and you look at Wijnaldum,
bro, I don't want to hear Wijnaldum's name, man. I miss him.
But you see what I'm saying, bro? That we all will go back to the season you didn't win the league. The season, was it 17-18? When you won the Champions League?
Yeah, and 18, that's 89, yeah. 89.
Best Liverpool.
Yeah.
Best Liverpool, bro. That's the season you beat us, I think, home and away in the Champions League. And Ox scored against us. Best Liverpool for me. That was what got you the rock and roll football label. That was rock and roll.
Yeah, that's cool. That's when the legs are working. You know what I'm saying? That's when the legs are working. Remember,
when Alden was there, not Thiago, was constantly unavailable.
Bro, it's the same midfield.
Without Wijnaldum.
Without Wijnaldum. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why I got Poch when Poch dropped him out of PSG's Champions League squad last season. I was like, dickhead, bro. This man's won a Champions League and you're dropping him to try and play extra players up top. Stupid guy. Because this guy's won it. I will never knock these Liverpool men that have won a Champions League. They've felt it. They've lived it.
Yeah, it's true. And we're a very difficult Champions League run as well. People forget PSG. We had bare man in our group. Like we beat Bayern Munich we beat Bayern Munich at the Allianz. You know,
you beat City home and away. You beat City home and away that season, didn't you?
Or season before.
Season before you beat us home and away. But bro, that's what I'm saying. And I honestly think Wijnaldum, like, if people really deep what he did for you lot back then, there's not enough respect put on what he did for you lot. Amongst anyone, not just your fan base.
He didn't even get a new deal. He didn't even get a new deal. Because he was 30, they didn't want to offer him like the 200 bags. They didn't want to do that. Or whatever he was asking for, but whether it was either 250, 200, or 175. Rumors it was 175 to 200. But they didn't want to offer him the contract because he's 30, innit? They didn't want to invest. But
I get it, but bro,
like,
I'm a defender of midfielders, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, for me, they should have treated Ronaldo how you guys treated Gundogan. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Big up, obviously, myself. Let's get to 100 likes before the end of the video. My evil twin. Big up for the super chat. Big up Liverpool top man says Klopp's Nunes new quote is how our fans should Lou quote is how our fans should be. Klopp's Nunes and Lou.
I don't know what the answer is with Nunes, because I've defended him. I will slander him. Don't get me wrong. Like,
you need to see the misses. See the misses after this video. When we're done, go watch the misses. There was more.
You know what it is, yeah? There's players that confidence. Like Sterling's a prime example. Grealish, I've spoken it a few times. The other day when Grealish was through against Leeds, right? 1-on-1, all in my head was saying Darwin Núñez. Remember when Darwin Núñez is 1-on-1 and instantly he's looking for the pass, yeah? The look for the pass tells me, and Sterling used to do it, it tells me you're not confident in your finishing. So you're looking. Remember Aguero, 93-20? He could have gone down. But he was that confident. He knew, no. I'm not going to pass it to someone else. I'm going to do it, right? Yeah. That's a striker. With Darwin, I feel like at the moment, let me be clear, at the moment, it might pass. He's not confident. So he's looking for the pass. The minute you look for the pass, if the pass isn't there, you're fucked because you're not confident enough in your finishing.
But that's today. He didn't look for the pass. Today again, and when you see the ones in the second half, you weren't looking for no pass, bro. He simply do you know what it is? For the one that went over the bar, and you'll see it. It went just over the bar where Kate has played a through ball to him. He has to score. He has to score. He tries to put it where Suarez put it against PSG when he nuts David Luiz.
It's not Suarez. Bro,
he tried to put that shit top stanchion. And you can see, even when you slow it down, you can see he tried to put it top bins. You don't need to do that.
Bro,
even with
I saw a video the other day.
The keeper, by the way, you know.
You know when
doesn't need to chip it.
You know when Gundogan pushed over Fabinho?
Yeah.
Did you see Darwin tried to push Gundogan over?
Oh yeah, he even got that off target. He's even proving his push was off target.
But I'm bantering. Sorry, people. I am bantering, but I honestly think there's something about Darwin. I think he'll come good. I don't think
he will. He will come
especially
good.
The type of player he is. But what doesn't help is, and I get why you bought Gakpo. I wanted to say Gauchos, but Gakpo. But raw meat. But
yeah.
If you deep it, like I always said about Arsenal, when Arsenal had Lacazette, benched him, then went and bought Aubameyang, then expected to start playing Lacazette and Lacazette's fire. It's like, bro, you can't have someone whose confidence is low go and buy a player that plays in a similar position and think that's going to help their confidence. Because now Darwin's thinking shit. Because the minute Diaz or Firmino come back, my head's going to chop.
Or John.
But the one thing I will say is that Klopp is the type of manager that I do think could
transform players. But everyone talks about Klopp's development of players. Klopp's never had to really develop attackers. If I can go through the list of attackers with you, he hasn't had to develop many.
I mean, this is you slandering Klopp, not me. So
Mane hit the ground running. Salah hit the ground fucking running. Do you know what I'm saying? Firmino was already at the club, so he hasn't had to really do much development there. Firmino was already kind of there doing it. Coutinho was already at the club. Those three attackers held it down. What other attackers? Origi was already at the club.
Do you know, when you say that, I kind of think Klopp's pattern's weird. Because the one thing I'll say with Pep is his go-to is to just go and buy a new midfielder that he can turn into a vibe. Go and buy a midfielder that's sensible and knows how to play football and make them be a midfielder, or even take a right back. Fuck it, he's doing it with. Looks like he's doing it with Rico Lewis. Go and take Delph, Zinchenko. Go and take someone. Go and take any player and turn them into a midfielder, because Pep deep down wants Ederson to be a fucking DM, right?
Yeah.
But with Klopp, I get what you're saying. That for me, yeah, you're right. When you deep it, he's never really took a. But I do think Klopp is. I rate Klopp highly. My only reason I don't rate him is when people try and say he's better than Pep, and it's not an argument. And then I'm like, come on, let's be real. I think Klopp's a very good manager.
He is a brilliant manager. It's just, again, I think sometimes the lines are blurred for me. I think as well, Klopp, I don't know if you saw, I know what that super chat is for now. It's when Klopp said that Lewandowski was, he said Nunes reminds him of a young Lewandowski. That's what Klopp has come out and said. Yeah, listen, I ain't hearing that. I'm not fucking with that. But yeah, I think he developed Firmino into the false nine. But I generally think Firmino was already technically able to do that. He was always very technical.
Bro, if you really deep these Brazilian players right now of this era, most of them can play the false nine, you know.
Yeah, they are very
on a level. Can Neymar do the false nine?
Yeah, easily.
Can Richarlison do the false nine?
I think Richarlison is probably the most raw out of them.
But he could, bro. He could. He could do the false nine. Yeah, he could. All of them could, because they're techie. Like they're techie, and they're relying on players around them to do more. So Jesus can. I think all of them can, because technically, probably the Brazilians technically are the best. Like technically, mentality no, but technically yes. Right. But I'll be honest. Looking right now, I think Gakpo is going to hit the ground running. I think Gakpo and Salah will have a great relationship, and I think when Diaz comes back, that will kick it all off. But I don't know how long Diaz is going to be. I also think the minute Firmino is back, he'll start putting more numbers to it.
Yeah, I think Firmino's big. Firmino's been our best finisher this season in front of goal. That's what's quite.
I think. The biggest thing is ultimately what you said earlier, that this is your life. I don't think this is your. I can't go from hearing for days that you man are buying 27 midfielders to all of a sudden your business is done.
No, of course not. I don't believe it. It's just something that's been ringing around. Pablo says people can say what they want at the moment, but he might not understand what Klopp actually wants. Talking on Nunes, what we do in him once. I literally gave you an example that disapproves your Klopp point. No, I didn't say he doesn't develop attackers. There's been some development there. He made Mane go from right wing to left wing, and he got even better output from Mane and stuff. There's tweaks there and stuff, but I wouldn't say he's made the 6 out of 10, the 10 out of 10 going forward with attackers. I think Firmino was already quite good. Salah and Mane hit the ground running. I think Jota, he's done a very good job of Jota.
Jota's good. But actually, yesterday, I didn't call your name, but yesterday on Coppish, there was a real hefty debate about Jota, and Cass was trying to say that like some of Liverpool's fan base weren't overly keen on Jota, and Matt was like, "What? No, we all were." And I sat there silently because I was like, "Do you know what? Yesterday on Coppish, I was playing if it ain't my business, I ain't getting involved, right? Yeah. If Lee wants to talk up, no problem. But right now, this Liverpool United vibe, I'm letting these United fans talk up. They talked up before we played them last time at the Etihad. They're going to talk up till we play them at Old Trafford. So let them talk in it. But admittedly, you were one of the first people, to be fair, that I think it was between you, maybe Saints, maybe.
It was Husam.
There was a few man that was saying, because that period from late January to mid-February or late February where Jota was getting goals for you, right?
Yeah.
And for me as a City fan last season that played the false nine, I'm thinking, someone that gets goals, I'm all for it. But you, man, were telling me, apart from the goals, no build-up play, right? And it confused me because I'm thinking this brother is keeping you neck and neck with us. So I don't really... But I think... I always fear Jota. Always.
He's got better now. What I don't know if you realised, the build-up play is Sly there now. He's got that. You probably... Because we've had a little catalogue of it, but his first touch, swiveling on the ball, everything that I wanted from him, I've seen in the little chart I've seen while he's been fit this season.
And this is the thing, though. These are the people you have to come back. I'm still, even after tonight, where you didn't perform well, but you won, I'm still at the point where if people want me to say, after this performance, I'm counting Liverpool out, I'm wounded, bro. Where I'm still going to say this is still a team that if they get players back and they get, I'll keep saying it. You get them back, you deal with this defensive issue. That could change 65 to 70% of your issues
very quickly.
But it allows Trent to go forward and put balls and to spam balls into the box for other people.
Side note, Trent was very, very good defensively today. In the second half, you might have missed those. Trent was very good defensively. Saved us, actually.
But I don't expect that, and I don't. And this is a thing where I really want Liverpool fans to stop this, right? And I urge City fans to do the same. Let's not defend Cancelo's defending. Let's not defend Trent's defending. These two are that good in build-up play going forward, where we win most of our games, that we should not have to defend their defending. Systems should defend their defending.
Yeah.
Really, Trent's too good, bro. Trent is good enough going forward that if you provide cover for him to go forward, he will win you games.
It's true, 100%. Trent is a game changer. As I said, Trent had Barnes on lock. He had him on lockdown today.
Barnes dog shit, bro.
Nah, Barnes is decent. I think he's decent.
No, you know what? So Mo, before Mo came to England, Mo was screaming Harvey Barnes, Harvey Barnes, Harvey Barnes. When he came, so pause. There was a MK Dons v Leicester game in the Carabao Cup, and MK Dons is near where I live. So I said, Mo, you know what? We'll go over there. We'll get tickets. We went, and the minute we got in there, he was like, Harvey Barnes. I go, bro, he's not that good. He goes, he's amazing. He's a top 4 to top 6 player who's going to get snapped up in the next year. I'm like, why doesn't he start for England then? He goes, oh no. Within 25 minutes of watching him against an MK Dons with no manager, he was like, this guy's shit. Like, honestly, bro, the ball retention is poo. Like, poo, bro.
I hear it. I just think on the eye, I think he's decent.
On the eye, but this is why, bro, Leroy Sané, someone asked me, would I have him back at City? I was like, I would. One of the most exciting players going forward. But Pep would never have him because he don't do the fundamentals. Harvey Barnes, same thing. Pep's recently came out since the Leeds game talking about Grealish and said Grealish wants to get goals and assists, but for me, from the day he landed, he's doing what I ask of him. And I keep saying this when people like Monts, you know, when people say that if you don't play the Pep system, you get dragged.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So they say that. But then on Grealish, they don't want to hear that Pep would drag him if he's not doing what Pep asks of him. All of a sudden, that's gone out the window with Grealish. Grealish can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can be shit, and Pep won't drag him. But Pep said it today. He never gives the ball away. He creates extra passes, right? He creates overloads. He does what Pep wants. He just doesn't do what Twitter and TikTok wants, right? And that's the same thing that Pep and Klopp want players that fit the way they play because it wins leagues. Yeah, that pisses people off. So they talk about systems. Anyone that thinks that systems have not been about forever, are fucking bitter old fans that can't take it that new clubs are winning leagues. It's that simple.
Yep. No, I agree. I think as well, bro. That hold on. Kaz, Monts is looking at it like that because Liverpool have been starved. It's like
Kaz here.
Fullbacks.
Oh, yeah. Cass, if I can be on a phone in my fucking hotel room, bro.
We were starved and anyone above average. We start overrating the whole shebang.
Bro, you got 3 points. Doesn't matter. Arsenal against Man United. Man United won. It was 3 points. Arsenal were the better team.
I don't know what he's referring to, though. I'm trying to even scroll out. I don't know what he's referring to. Kaz, let me know what you're referring to with that comment, by the way.
Contact Cass.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I don't even speak on Grealish that much, I'll be honest. The one I'm on in your club, the only guy I have smoke for is Calvin Phillips. He's the only one I have smoke for.
I hear it, bro.
I said,
do you know
I said something mad.
I
said something mad, innit? I said something mad about, you might even know what I said. I said, when Calvin Phillips signed for City, I already thought, I don't rate this guy, but everyone else does. So maybe there's something that I'm missing. Cool, whatever. Then he got signed for City. And I was like, wait. This can't happen. He's going to end up like Jack Rodwell. And so far, I'm right. No, bro. I can show you the tweet. It got a lot of tweets. I got a lot of hate for it.
Bro, Mons, the beauty is I don't do Twitter, so I don't get that heat, yeah. But I am trying to do, like, and I keep saying this to City fans, we don't have to defend everyone, yeah? Like, I love my club. I go to games. I spend a lot of money on my club. But I can call out things that aren't perfect because most of our club is perfect, right? Calvin Phillips, for me, right, even I'll go back a year before. Grealish, for me, I'm not saying Pep didn't want him, but I don't think he was first on Pep's list. I think it was a balance of great commercial deal and also Pep was like, yeah, I can work with him, right? It wasn't like a Gundogan where Pep's saying, where the board is saying, Gundogan's injured, should we still go in for him? And Pep's going, yes, right? With Grealish, I think it's the board saying, this is a good commercial option. And Pep's saying, no problem. I can see elements in his game that I can take to another level. Then we move to Calvin Phillips. Exactly the same as you. Because if I look at the DM role in City's team, there should be one, right? And straight away, I'm looking at it going, do you think you can dethrone Rodri, right? If not, why are you joining my club, right? If you don't believe you can dethrone this guy,
or at least rival them.
But then what I heard was, and it does make sense, and especially with we were changing our toolbox, is when you've got a Haaland that likes to latch onto through balls, Calvin Phillips has got a very, very, very good through ball. We even saw it in the World Cup when he came on and cameoed. He can play very good through balls. So Calvin Phillips and Haaland works. And also, it does give Rodri's played a lot of games, so it does give Rodri a bit of a rest. Here's the issue, the injury issue. And I like that Pep has called him out for his weight, because if you are joining a Manchester City team where you've got one of the best DMs in the world, no, I'm not saying he's better than Casemiro. I'm saying one of the best DMs in the world.
Bro, say it with that. If you think he's better.
No, bro, I'm not here to. This is the thing. No, Mons, This is the thing with me, bro, that I want everyone to be clear with. I'm not here to claim anything about my club. I don't need to, bro. The trophies do all of that, yeah? If Rodri's a system player, if De Bruyne's a system player, if De Bruyne was shit for Belgium, no problem. For City, he wins fucking trophies. Couldn't give a shit about anything anyone else says, right? But if you're joining a team with Rodri that is keeping fitness, doing what he's doing, why are you joining, right? Now, if you've been injured since you've joined, you've gone away for a World Cup and you're coming back out of form, 100% my manager should pull you up on it. And if you're not, this is like Ferran Torres. When Ferran Torres went to Pep and said, I want to leave the club, and Pep said, no problem. If that was Phil Foden, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, do you think it would be a no problem? Or do you think he'd try and battle it? But with Ferran Torres, it's like, bro, if at your age you want to go and join Barcelona, your mentality is not right for this club, fuck off. Yeah, no problem, right? Yeah. With Calvin Phillips, bro, you're playing second fiddle. You're a good player, but you need to prove yourself. You've came back from being injured all season and you're overweight. Damn right, the manager should say, bro, if you want to be part of this fucking championship winning team and go on a big run in the Champions League, get your fucking weight right? Ten Hag did it with Shaw.
Because there's gonna be a time, bro. I also think Pep's done it with Gundogan, bro. You think Gundogan has one of the slowest metabolism? Yeah, Gundogan is an elite footballer, but Gundogan, I know from his Dortmund days, I've watched him for a long time. He has one of the slowest metabolisms out there. When he gets injured, he puts some weight in his face. You can see it in his face.
Yeah, you can, bro. Even if you deep with City, even if you go and watch the Amazon Prime documentary, there's one point where Pep literally tells all the coaching staff, you don't need to come in the dressing room because right now, and he said before in front of Sky cameras, I will defend players in front of the cameras. But in that dressing room, different story. And he's told coaching staff, you don't need to be in here. This is between me and them. Pep can be that's why he has an assistant to be the nice guy, right? I think, again, with Gomez, the left back we got, since Gomez got sent off against someone in the Champions League, can't remember who it was, I ain't seen him feature because I think Pep's gone, I think Pep's gone, earn my trust now because you've gone and let me down. Earn my trust because you ultimately are Zinchenko's replacement. Yeah,
but came in and he protected him though. He came. He's in public. He protected the team.
Of course. But deep down, I think the fact we haven't seen him, the fact Cancelo keeps playing on the left, and we keep having different. Rico Lewis is 17, just turned 18, maybe. He's been played on the right, so Cancelo stays on the left, and Walker gets more recovery because he trusts him more than Gomez, who's been playing at Dortmund, Antwerp, and whatever. Because I think Pep ultimately, and this is the thing, when people, it goes back to the Grealish thing. When people think Pep will not drop players, he will. Right? Yeah. If he thinks a player is not pulling their fucking weight, no problem, you are dropped. There's one interview with before the Leicester game in the Charity Shield with a load of youngers there because people haven't returned. He said, anyone that thinks this is an early present, it's not. You're here because you've earned the right to be here, right? And that's the same thing, that all these players have to earn it, bro. And the same with Calvin Phillips. He could come good. I hope he does. But you can't be having the first couple of months off, going away and kind of being a bench warmer for England and expect to come back and your manager to not go, bro, you were eating good while you were in Qatar. You need to, like, you're up against the best midfielders in the world. So,
yeah, no, I hear exactly what you're saying. By the way, just a quick side note. Klopp turned into nines, Jota Mane, which saved your season, our season. Developed Lewandowski. No, I'm talking about strictly at Liverpool, by the way. So you can hear the Lewandowski on the side. Turned Bobby into the mold for false nine. Yes, bro. I'm not saying Klopp didn't develop anyone going forward, but I'm saying Salah hit the ground running. Mane hit the ground running. The talent was already completely, not completely there, but a lot of the talent was there already. You can make tactical tweaks. Then Mane up front was a tactical tweak.
Well, it's black and white on this shit, isn't it?
And also,
this is the thing.
Bro, Mane was shit for 18 months before Klopp decided to move him to a striker. By the way,
you know what? Me and Matt had a good chat yesterday, yeah, before Coppish, right? And it was about the way the comments are, yeah. And like, I had a stinker, by the way, on a Big Six this week. Absolute fucking stinker.
What did you say?
I'd had a bit too much to drink. House was empty. Daughter was away, and we were talking about Rodri Casemiro, right? And I wasn't thinking sensibly. My brain was in its own world. I'd had a recent debate about Thiago Silva, where I was boosting Thiago Silva and how good he is, right? And Mo had said to me he hadn't won the Champions League before he came to Chelsea, right? So then, fast forward, we're talking about Casemiro, right? And for some dumbass in my head, my brain, completely 100, and anyone that thinks that I don't know Casemiro played for Real Madrid, I was at the Bernabeu. I know he played for Real Madrid, yeah? But I was convinced in my head that Casemiro had come to Man United from PSG. So when they're saying, what's Rodri done in the Champions League, I was like, what's Casemiro done? Bro, he's won 4 fucking Champions Leagues, bro. It was a stinker of all stinkers. It stank of shit, yeah? I went to bed smelling my own shit, bro, right? It happens. Yeah. And anyone doing this YouTube thing, yeah, it's not as easy as you think. You've got hyenas that are waiting, and I don't even mean the panel, in the comments, to jump on you for any mistake, yeah? You do it on Big Six, you're getting fucking slewed, right?
Oh my God.
It's cool, bro. It was an absolute stinker, bro. And I nearly made it the other day on a show you were on about other players, where sometimes I just get players confused. And everyone's like, I had no ball knowledge. Listen, I've been to more football games than most of the comments put together, right? I'm in Manchester now because I'm going to a game tomorrow. I spend more money on games than anyone, right? But I had a stinker. But
it happens, though.
It happens, bro. It does. It does.
But no, because we're content creators and we're like, again, we're
expected to be sober and on point. Listen, 2023, you are going to meet a sober, on point, pulling up Monts, Matisse, Grizz, Turkish, Cams, all of them. I'm going to pull everyone up because I'm going to be sober. But I've had a hard year, so I deserve a drink.
No, 100%. I think.
But it was a stinker. Let me be clear. It was an abs. And next time, next week on Big Six, behind me is going to be a picture of Casemiro with 4 Champions Leagues. and let me be clear, it wasn't slander on Casemiro. I think Casemiro, a lot of people came for when United bought him, and actually, he's done exactly what you would expect from Casemiro, unlike Varane.
It's 5, by the way.
Is it 5 now?
It's 5.
Oh, well, Cam's was wrong. He said
the one you won.
Oh, wrong. So I was the only wrong. Cam's was wrong then. He said 4. Is it 5?
I thought it was 5. I'll double check. It's definitely.
Well, it can't be 5. Surely not.
I don't know. It's either 5 or 4. Either way, he's won a fuck ton. He's won a.
He's won a lot more than City.
He's won enough. Do you know what I mean? Hold on, Casemiro champion.
I reckon it's 4, bro. He can't have won 5. That's mad.
Nah, he's won 5 still. He's won 5. Just Google it. He's won 5. It's 5 still.
Bro,
5.
Real talk. 5.
It's 5.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's true. Yep. 5.
How many's Ronaldo won?
Ronaldo. 5. No, 4. No, 5. He won one at United. He won one at United.
Nah, so he's only won 4 at Real.
Yeah, but he's won one at United.
And Casemiro's won 5 at Real.
5 at Royal, yeah.
Bro, Casemiro's not as old as you think as well.
Casemiro's 30, bro. 30.
Yeah, bro, not as old as you think.
Yeah. He looks old in the face.
Retired at 37, bro.
So not as old as Fabinho, put it that way.
Bro, for a DM, 30, yeah, is young. Is almost young. Like to win 5 Champions Leagues as a DM, is mad.
A good age. It's a good age. So I say Foden. How's Foden got 4 Prems? 4 Prems at the age of 21 is a bit nuts. No, people. That's why I say when people say Saka's the best under 20 or under 23 in the world, I'm thinking you lot are feeling a bit mad. Like, you lot are moving a bit crazy. But if I speak on God's child, you lot got to.
Well, there's a new one. There's a new one that I deep last night because the other day I was back in Arsenal, right? Pause. But I was kind of saying that like. What I was backing Arteta, saying everything Arteta's done is perfect. How he's changed the mentality of the club. He's got rid of players that were there for the wrong reason, that weren't playing for the club, were luxury players. And I called out Ozil. And straight away, everyone's like, oh, put some respect on Ozil. And last night, I was lying in bed thinking, why should I put respect on Ozil, right? And I'm trying to think a way to propose this to Arsenal fans where they get on board. And it's like, in most Arsenal fans that probably in the YouTube world, there's probably 3 generations. They're the first generation that were the Invincibles. There's the second generation that literally lived off of FA Cup vibes. And then there's this new generation that I think will achieve a lot more, right? Now, Ozil is the representation of the middle bunch that were Arsenal at their worst. Why should I put more respect on him? Why?
On who? Ozil?
Yeah. And I'm not meaning, let me be clear, to anyone that is outside of the Arsenal fan base, I completely respect him for what he did at Real, what he did with Germany. But at Arsenal, for me, he epitomises you lot with players that were there for the wrong reasons and were not willing to dig their heels in when shit hit the fan. Right.
I think with Ozil, bro, if I'm honest with you, with Ozil, him and Sanchez were just so far ahead of everyone else in that Arsenal
and
squad.
What did they do that season?
It was imbalanced. The squad was too imbalanced to win anything.
Bro, for me, with Ozil, when shit hit the fan, he disappeared, right? When they were 2-1 up, the guy was fucking... He was the definition of a luxury player. And unfortunately for him, Klopp and Pep came in and made it not possible for anyone to have a luxury player because Pep's dropping fucking Aguero, right? Saying, you're not running, bro. You're getting dropped, right? There's no luxury players in this Premier League. It's too tough. And when Ozil is putting his head down and I can't see him when they're drawing or losing games, yeah? And I'm not knocking Arsenal.
He was a dying breed of 10, though. You got to remember, he's a dying breed of 10.
I get it. But Arsenal fans, do you really see him as a legend when he won you FA Cups. Like, I think a lot of players in this Arsenal squad right now, and a lot of players in the Invincibles, completely eclipsed Ozil because they died for the fucking team. Right? Whereas him, when it was down to die, he weren't stepping in and taking a shank for his brethren.
I think that was more Sanchez that was dying for the club before he
Agreed, bro. Not Ozil. He wouldn't take a shank for no one. He had people stepping in. I think even literally when someone's yard got robbed, he had someone stepping in for him. Like literally, he had other people backing his beef, bro. And that's what I'm not knocking Arsenal. I'm just saying this guy is the representation of the worst Arsenal. Ramsdale will probably represent you better than Ozil did.
I think that's harsh, but I do see where you're coming from. You very much split the comments. You split the comments in two here. But
good.
I just wanted to get back to my point on Calvin Phillips. So I just think I don't want his career to go like Jack Rodwell's career. I don't want him to end up like Scott Sinclair. I don't want him to end up like these guys because Scott Sinclair, I love Scott Sinclair at Swansea.
Scott Sinclair was a fucking stinker. Although he did bag an ex-Coronation Street actress while he was in Manchester. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them ones, isn't it? But I just think as soon as he signed him, I said, yo.
Agreed, bro. 100% agree with you.
And this was not mad for me to say that he could. Well, I said he's going to be the next Rodwell, but I'm like 75% sure he can end up like Jack Rodwell. It can.
Bro, if you signed a good English keeper right now, yeah, like if you signed England's number one right now decided to join Liverpool.
Pope. So we decided to sign Pope.
Would you be a bit like, are you here for money, bro? Because you've got Alisson, bro.
Yeah, Alisson's not old, and Alisson ain't even old. So it's like,
and it's the same with Rodri. And I got swung with because Rodri's a builder. Rodri's a tempo merchant. He's a Busquets. Yeah, that is what he does, and that is a perfect for Pep. But Haaland isn't perfect for Pep. So maybe Pep is trying to get tools that work together. Someone that can break up play, because if we go back to the Euros, it was him that broke up the play and Declan that built it. So I get it that Calvin can break up play and play perfect.
Bro, we know he's a decent player with decent traits. But what the fuck are you doing going to Man City when they've just invested in Rodri, bro?
No. I'm not even. I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. But I got over that. I agree with that, and I got over that because Rodri has had a very hard 2 or 3 seasons playing a lot of games. So I've got over that. But for me, where I say, and I'm not slandering anyone that thinks I'm slandering him, I'm not. I'm saying Pep is right to say, chill out on the food. Mons, if you came on the stream right now and said, Daps, you know what? You're fitting your t-shirts a bit too well right now. It's about time you chill out on the Maggies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair point.
By the way, do you know? I know it's a fair point, but me, you know, I'm honest. So I'd say that shit to you, knowing that it's me being honest with you. But that's, bro, being honest, bro. Hear this. Calvin Phillips is older than Rodri, fam.
Yeah, bro. You know what? It's mad. He's
27. Rodri's 26.
Bro, it's real talk, bro. It's mad when you look at some players' ages. Ruben Diaz is only like 24 or 25 as well.
Yeah. So he can get even better. But
the problem is, this is the problem with English players compared to European players, bro. Huh? These English players, they don't look at Rooney right now, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro.
Rooney's the only footballer that I think looks older than me.
Yeah, it's crazy. By the way, guys, we are 9 likes off of 100 likes. We are going to end in a second, but let's make sure we get to 100 likes. There's still 90 odd people in there, nearly 100 people in there. So let's hit that like button. But how many subscribers? Did you go hit 6K? Did you?
Yeah, we just. I'm on my phone. Yeah, we're just over 6K now. World Cup's been fucking wounding, but we are back. We're bouncing back. Big Six is bouncing back. I see you had a Goonie on the other day. So yeah, man. People, you need to subscribe to Monts, man, because you know Monts is an inspiration to everyone. I'm an old fucker, fuck me, but Monts is a young brother, yeah, that's had a sensational year, and you, man, just need to see him as inspiration and back his shit because he's on to big things, and also he's a pretty good actor as well. To be fair, he doesn't actually support Liverpool. He supports Arsenal. Fuck it.
Oh man, I hate them. But yeah, no, man, I appreciate that every time. We are obviously approaching 3,000. We're around just above 50 over.
World
like
Cup
that.
was a bastard, wasn't it?
Oh my god, please. We gained like 20
Funny because
subs.
I was watching
20 subs for the whole
creators.
thing.
You know the elite content creators that we could just get paid to do streams everywhere. They were loving the World Cup. Like, yeah, I'm having a vibe. I'm watching football. Woo! Us guys in the trenches are like, bro, this is fucking with us. Man went from like 600 to 800 subscribers new a month to fucking 150.
Bro, it was. Hey, when I say we were in the trenches, we were in trenches.
Well, I was asking people for 20p outside the train station, bro.
Bro, it's you know that ones I was saying, let me hold $1. Anyone I needed, hey, y'all got $1? Let me hold $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, G, Monts be on EastEnders. Monts is the Jamal Musiala of YouTube. You know, not naming any Prem players for the debate to start.
But the one thing I would say is, and I don't know, you kind of just about deep it. Last year was the first time that I experienced the back end of the season, bro. It's kind of good to have this period because the back end of the season, is mad.
Full on, so full on.
Especially with, like, I remember arriving, like, going to the, like, that period where City and Liverpool played each other 2-3 times in the space of, and I remember, like, doing multiple shows, fucking off to Madrid. I went Madrid twice in 3 weeks, I think.
At one point how about this? I feel at one point you probably didn't know what time zone you was in. That.
Well, I got so me and Steve, we got knocked out by Madrid, then we got delayed flying home. I was supposed to be putting my daughter to bed, right? But because of delays, I got back, like, ran in my house, and Steve had to still drive to Manchester. I think a drive that should be 2 hours took him 6 hours. But I got in my house just in time to run, kiss my daughter on her head while she was asleep, and then had to run out and jump on Coppish. I was like 15 minutes late to 1,300 Liverpool fans laughing at City being knocked out by Real Madrid, right? And then we had to play you in the fucking FA Cup 2 days later.
Yeah.
Bro, and that is what happens. Like, so this is a bit of a blessing that, bro, and this is where, to be fair, me and you both came alive through that period, bro. So we have to respect it. But
yeah, listen, like, we don't. That's the thing, innit? I always say I gravitate towards people who work hard. Everyone can take what they can out of that. What you can.
Also, Assad, I can't read your comment, but
if the boot fits in it, I just gravitate to people who work hard.
Yeah, fully.
And obviously, of course, I'm. You lot probably think, oh yeah, like, I'm actually good friends with most of you guys. Like,
yeah. It's got to that point now, bro. It's through COVID and that. It's different. It's different.
Yeah, and there's the reason why, like, I work closely with people like Flawless, because that brother is streaming.
Flawless is a very real brother.
Now, like,
bro, do you know what? I honestly think Flawless is one of the most underrated content creators. You know, this guy is a clever, like, bro. Like, if you go back to Chew the Fat before you even knew Chew the Fat, the first ever Chew the Fat was with Flawless, because that's how much we respected his work rate, But fuck his work rate, bro. That guy is a clever. His channel is called Sarcasm City for a fucking reason, bro. That guy's sarcasm is special. That is Ricky Gervais' sarcasm, right?
Flawless, the man with many flaws, but a brilliant man with flaws.
Proper hard-working brother. But saying the other one, I mean, I've sung his praise a million times on Big Steez, and this is outside of YouTube. Through YouTube, you meet people outside of it. Very special person. The other one, big prop to, is Matisse. Because Matisse, bro, I honestly think Matisse will go a lot. Not only is a good human being, away from YouTube, but also I think his balance of very, very, very good football knowledge and banter, I can see him going all the way, Sky Sports and shit.
Yeah, because he's got a very, very, very clean blend. The blend is really good.
Bro,
there's a lot of these guys. I think
James Redmond.
James Redmond. He,
Bro,
those
he
who
makes
don't
me
know-
laugh. Scousers don't make me laugh. This guy makes me laugh.
For those who don't know, James actually brought me on his show when I had 30 subscribers. So, you know, that's
Bro, he's a funny fucker.
that's
I've said it to his face. I want to dislike you, bro, but you make me laugh, bro. I can't deny it. You make me crack up.
Yeah.
Just watching his videos, I chuckle.
yeah.
He's
This
a
is what I'm
cheap.
saying.
It's Scousers and Irish, yeah, they're just contagious. Like you just sometimes you're just like, do you know what?
This
I
is what
don't want
said.
to
You
like.
said it. When I go Liverpool, yeah, I love it up there, man. I love
Oh
it
well,
up there.
if we're talking Scout Spurs, a whole different story, bro. But anyway,
Like, yeah, no, whole different stuff. But I'm just saying, I love it up there. I think, as I said, all these guys have shown love, and I think just again, we won't go into the whole, feelings thing. But I think everyone, like, when you're just
you can, bro. It's cool. This is the thing, bro. I'm very much like when people like Daps, you get too rattled. I'm like, and if I didn't, yeah, you wouldn't know me. I can pretend like I'm not rattled. You're talking about players that I fucking love. If I want to get rattled, no problem. I'm not asking for your address. I'm not kicking in your door, right? And 5 minutes after the stream, we cool. But I'm rattled because you're talking about a team that I invested a lot of my time in. So, and also, I'm an emotional person.
money,
my whole life is emotional, bro.
Yeah,
like
that's what it is, and this is therapy. The show has definitely been therapy for me today. I'll tell you that. But yeah, like it's a thing where so many YouTubers have shown me love. I believe I like to help everyone that's around me. Some people get more hate than others because I'm not fucking Superman. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, but we do what we can, how we can, and I think my only issue with anyone in YouTube is if you see someone as competition and that drives what you do or how you act towards them, you, for me, stay away from me in it. Like, personally, stay away from me.
bro. 100%. I hear that.
Billions
well,
of fans out there. There are billions and millions of views to go and get. So please,
instantly in my head, my brain is putting a few together. Real talk, bro. Because listen, I said, I think it was not the last Big Six Extra, the one before. We were talking about the World Cup, and we were talking about all the great things of the World Cup. Firstly, actually, R.I.P. Pele. Also, R.I.P. Vivian Westwood. But one thing that I said I loved about the World Cup is how I was seeing Rance and Henry Wright and Bigsixbants over in America. I'm seeing Jess. I'm seeing Terry. I'm seeing Flex. I'm seeing Robbie over there. And this is not me or Monster's day job, right? This is something we stay up late and probably we go in and maybe slightly underperform in our day role. Maybe.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning. It's 2:30 in the morning. Like,
yeah,
even
I mean,
now.
luckily I've got a game tomorrow, so I'm good. And but it shows us that if we keep striving at what we are doing, talking shit, no professionalism whatsoever, right? Alcohol fueled. We can make a living off of this, right? But no, I'm joking aside. And maybe not from that, but when I see people like Matisse, who I know he doesn't drink, right? And 2023, if anyone sees me drinking on a stream in January or February, unsubscribe to Never Fail, please, right? Because I strive to be like these youngers that are actually putting their all into something they love to try and achieve something. And when we see these people actually in different countries watching football and getting paid for it, that gives us motivation. So much motivation.
100%. 100%. This is why, as I said, I take what I can from those guys. When those guys show me love, fuck it. When, as I said, even when you guys show me love, I always say that that Daps and Kaz are two of the people that have probably helped me up, probably top three.
Same with you, bro. Same with you. I see you and just think you're inspirational, bro. You're inspirational. You're so young and what you're doing, and people that don't know you away from this side, what you're doing behind the scenes for your family and for everything, bro. You're an inspiration. You just need to fucking understand that.
Yeah, no, thanks, appreciate it. No, I appreciate it.
Unlike Darwin fucking Nunes.
Yeah, no, I mean, one day I'll interview Darwin and I'll be telling him.
Oh, that would be the interview. That would do mad numbers, you know.
Could you imagine? I'll be like,
do
guys,
Cass
for the calling today.
we was calling a Gakpo. Matt was not happy.
Yeah, I know. Matt, you see, all right. Listen, we'll get into that. Listen, we're running over time. Listen, it's literally this for me. This is the last stream before New Year's. Is there anything you want to say to the people before?
Happy New Year. Thanks for everything. Subscribe to Bigsixbants and be happy and appreciate everything around you. That's it. You don't have to subscribe to nothing you don't want to. We might do a show tomorrow at 11 before I go to the City game. I'm supposed to organise it, but I haven't. Oh well. Sorry, Cass.
No, it's fine. Coppish, yeah, no, yes, and of course, Coppish. Don't be silly, guys. Coppish are obviously
Coppish are
they are actually the reason
bar.
I do YouTube. Yeah, they are.
They're the bar.
But, yeah, Callum. They are literally family as well. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
You're not even gonna.
From I can have situations I've had, and them man are special people. 100%, like real talk, and they are the bar because they look after the community, and the community looks after us.
Yeah, Callum will probably hate this. He's kind of like the uncle. He's kind of like the extra uncle. But he won't like.
Well, if Callum hates
not that far apart. We're not far apart in age.
Callum is probably making his kids hoover the floor and pretending that is entertainment for them. If Callum wants us to be bad about him, there we go.
But yeah, and also obviously Drifty and Matt as well. That's family. But yeah, listen, enough of the sentimental stuff. I'm going to shoot off and get some sleep because I've had a horrible day today. So I need to get
better
some
day
sleep.
tomorrow. You won.
Better. Do you know what? But Liverpool got the 3 points. Let's just get there. Liverpool got the 3 points. We were horrible today. Dirty, disgusting, stinking wins. I will take it because
all day long. Arsenal need some of them, bro, to win the league.
Literally, how about this? That game against Leicester last season that we lost technically lost us the league. So, you know, we only lost 2 games last season.
And you know what, bro? Last time, and the maddest thing is that tomorrow we play Everton, where Rodri's handball last year.
Oh, fucking hell.
Technically won us the league, bro. So, listen, I'm going to the Etihad, happy tomorrow. And hopefully
I need the Cancelo start. He's in my
hopefully Haaland scores a diving handball.
Oh my god! I can't have for one game. Can I get like a Foden Hattie or something? This game, like I didn't captain Haaland this week, and everyone else captained him. So I need like a Haaland.
I feel like it's written. Last time I stayed in this hotel I'm in right now, the night before the game and the night after the game was the last day of the season last season, and I've got my special City socks that I wore on the last day of the season last season. So I feel like tomorrow. It's going to be an easy City win. Frank Lampard.
He's down in the dumps right now. But Everton can be a tough cookie. I think all your goals come in the second half. I think he's like, it's going to be one of those games. Floodgates. As soon as you score the first goal, floodgates open.
Yeah. And bro, I look forward to Alvarez linking up with the team in January. And I look forward. My agenda from then onwards, is Alvarez and the Champions League. Because I am back in. This is mental. Right, I don't fully believe it myself, but I'm going to say it. Fuck it, little bit waved. Alvarez won a World Cup, right? 4 goals in the World Cup. If Messi has a shit rest of the season, right, and Alvarez steps up in the Champions League, Alvarez for the Ballon d'Or.
Oh my God. We're going to leave it there, people. Yes, I captained Nunes this week, and he missed 3.
Who knows?
I'm so hot. But listen, do you know what though? He did have a decent game today. I actually haven't cussed Nunes that much this stream. Surprisingly, I actually haven't. Listen, people, please.
20 goals before the end, before 16 games is not for everyone, bro.
It's not
for
everyone, actually.
Monts, remember Charity Shield?
Yeah.
But you wanted to question Haaland?
Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Listen, I just said it because people are getting onto Nunes. Listen, I already knew Haaland was going to do what he's going to do, man. Like,
feed the robot.
I feed the robot in it. Just not tomorrow. Foden Hattie tomorrow. There. Big up the game. Big up the members.
It's only the Scousers. Rest Haaland.
Big up the members, by the way. Aiden Andrews, Kaz, and Joel Madonka, 6 months into their membership. Big up Solo. 5 months into the high.
I need to become a member, actually. I'm going to do that in a minute.
Appreciate that as well. Also, UK Beats rejoined membership today. Thank you, UK Beats. Jamie Phillips as well, 6 months in. Murtaza, big up yourself. Honestly, Paul Tierney and Roms a month into their membership. Maybe 3 months along with JT.
Hold tight, Roms with a better haircut than Monts.
Huh?
Better hairline than you.
Yeah, right now, yeah, my thing's a bit rough right now.
Mine's all right still.
It's all right. It's a bit rough. It's growing back in it. I need to touch that up. But listen, man, then it's been a very good year. It's been a crazy year for me. I started this year on about 600 subs. It's on 3K. It's crazy. It's been a crazy year.
Good year.
It's been insane from going to Boovie to Troops to Eric. I don't know how. It's just been crazy. It's been, maybe I should do a little montage of all the crazy shit that's happened this year. But
well, for you to appreciate yourself, you should.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think Latimus the other day was like, "What you've achieved this year isn't normal," and I said,
"Hold on,
Latimus,
real one today." Latimus is a real one as well.
Yeah, big up Latimus. Happy New Year, people. Go and tune in tomorrow to the 11 o'clock show if Daps can get up in time.
Now there will be one. There will be one. Ty's hosting it. I don't know who's on it. I'm gonna have to wake some people up right now. But
and happy New Year. Big up Murtaza, Diego C. Palace, Lewis, Assad, Endman TV, Mustafa Treble Lords, Assad as well. Yes, I know Liverpool are actually 2 points off top four. It's actually quite funny, actually.
Oi, and guess what? Guess what won't happen in 2023?
What won't happen?
You, man, retaining anything.
Listen, we'll retain the FA Cup. Yeah, man. Gunnar Reese as well. Big up, and big up Football Gossiper as well. Marcus, Daniel as well. Big up Fuad as well. Rico Perez, Mohammed, Fuad as well. Just happy New Year to you all, innit? It's been another episode of Bigsixbants. I let this one run for 2.5 hours because listen, it's the last stream of the year. Fuck it. I don't give a dash about the time. We'll go back to our hour shows literally in about 3 days' time. But
once the World Cup's over.
Yeah, World Cup done. Algrim's popping again. I'll see you guys. Happy New Year from me and Daps, and obviously big up Ed and Bejan Barnes, who were also in the stream for the
Bejan.
Big up Kopish, who also helped out as well. We will see you guys in the next one. It's been another episode of Bigsixbants, and we'll see you next year on the other side.